G'day, g'day, and welcome back to your daily dose of public freakouts with the Kevins, Karens, and the no good, stupid shenanigans that they do on camera. Yeah, I'm completely stupid. With your host, me, the Australian idiot who knows nothing about nothing. Let's get into the clips. According to YouTube, only 13% of you guys are actually subscribed who watch consistently. So I ask you, if you watch consistently, why don't you subscribe? It doesn't change anything for you. You still get my videos all the same, but it severely helps me. So subscribe. Here we've got some funky road rage that I'd like to call Miami style. With this guy, something happened beforehand, they've gotten angry in traffic, and he comes out to just chop off someone's side view mirror. And yes, I blurred it when he hit the mirror, purely because I really would not want to deal with YouTube shenanigans with that, because they seem to be a bit aggressive with those type of things sometimes. I really want to know what happened beforehand, how we even got to this type of road rage in the first place. And I also love how the guy wasn't going to go anywhere initially, but the moment the girl hopped out of the car, you can then hear the car start up and actually go. Did not want to stick around to find out her response, eh? Here we have a random fight occurring inside of a laundromat.
It's not over a dryer.
What's going on?
It's not.
There's too much going on at the laundromat. I'm recording too. Girl, mind your business, because you're not flicking your finger at me. You don't even know who you're doing that to. So mind your business. Hey, girl. This white girl just flicked her middle finger at me.
Ladies, are we ladies or are we not ladies?
I just love the casual, oh, you're recording me? I'm going to ignore the problems that are currently in front of me just to lean past them and point the finger at you, because apparently you're now my biggest issue here, in spite of the fact that I've got two people trying to fight me in front of me. So, priorities? Here we have someone in the taxi from hell. They got inside of a taxi or an Uber, one of the two. I'm assuming it's a taxi based upon the FPOS machine that's in the back seat. Anyway, they got in this taxi and drove for a bit, and it turns out a cop car was following them for a while. Then tries to get the driver to pull over, and then he doesn't do that. And the cop car eventually goes in front of the driver, stops them that way, and then they get in a bit of an argument. And then, well, here's the clip.
Doing? Move! What are you guys doing? Whoa, what's happening right now, you guys?
Move! 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 I'm telling you right now! I'm telling you right now, move! Do you know who I am?
Turn your car off.
Do you know who I am?
Turn your car off. Turn your car off.
Do you know who I am?
I don't care. Turn your car off.
Turn
Turn your car off.
Go,
Turn your car off. Turn
I'm
your car
telling
off.
you, leave!
Turn your car
Leave!
off. Turn your car off.
I'm telling you right now. Just stop the car. All right? You got it?
Out of the car.
Turn off the car.
Out of the car.
Why?
Out of the car. Out of the car.
Call mayor.
Out
Call
of the
mayor.
car.
Call mayor.
Out of the car.
Call mayor right now.
Out of the car.
No. Hey.
Out of the car.
Whoa, wait, hold on. You guys, no, you guys.
You sure?
Stop.
You sure?
Wait, I'm about to get out.
I'm just telling you right now, one
Out of
time.
the car.
I know who you are.
Please,
After the corner.
guys.
After the corner. After the
Are you
corner.
sure?
Out of the car.
Are you sure?
Yes.
License.
Oh my God.
License.
Oh my God, no.
You
License.
seriously?
Wait, can I get out? 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 Okay.
Yeah.
Whoa, because I don't want y'all shooting and shit with me in here. Excuse me. Oh, hell no.
Now, a lot of the comments were saying that this person should have hopped out of the taxi a lot earlier, and they have zero survival instincts. And I'm going to be honest here, I think it's one of those cases where knowing that the police were on your tail, on the tail of this person at your car that you're in, it's probably just safer to sit back, duck your head down, and wait until things are over. Because if you do any sudden movements, especially when they're pulled over and you make the chance to get out, you don't know if the police are going to take that in the wrong way and assume that you're just trying to run away, potentially tasering you, or in worst case scenarios, potentially shooting you. It's just safer to be calm and patient and wait for these scenarios. And you also wouldn't have known if the taxi driver had a child lock on for the door, so they might not have even been able to open the doors from the inside of the car. There's various different things that are going on, and they probably took the safest approach that you probably could at the time. You knew the police were following you, and they were eventually going to force you to pull over one way or another. Doing anything drastic like jumping out of the car while it's moving or trying to get out before the cops let you out could result in injuries that you otherwise could have avoided. Here we have an angry Karen customer going to make complaints at a Snowball store called Keek Snowballs. You probably know about it, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, this is a situation where apparently something happened the day beforehand where the person called ahead to make a pre-order for their daughter, and the people on shift at the time decided to give that request even though they don't usually do so. But inevitably, as things go, people's shifts change, and someone else was on when the daughter came in, so some confusion occurred, and the daughter just paid for a Snowball order. And anyway, here's the mother coming back the next day, a few days later, to make a complaint about it. Here's the clip.
Yeah, I was up here 2 days ago, and I put $6 on my account, on my order, and paid for it. It said if my daughter comes up here, can she come get her a snow cone? Y'all said yes. She comes all the way up here, you tell her no. I need my $6 back.
Did she put in her...
Huh?
Did she put in the number?
I came up here by myself, and I paid for a snow cone plus $6 extra. So when she wanted a snow cone, she could come up here and get it. When my daughter came up here and said, my name's y'all didn't give her the snow cone.
Did she...
Ma'am,
please don't act like that. You're a grown woman. You're a grown woman. I'm 17. Get out of here. Don't come back. Don't come back. We don't need your business.
Yes, you heard that right. The supervisor here, is a 17-year-old who handled the situation with far more grace than the adult of the situation here, who came in here pretty aggressively, if I'm completely honest. And, well, what happened is when they closed the window, a sign fell over, and the woman took it as a slight. So she came back, put the sign back up, and then called her a bitch, which is just like, you're an adult. Grow up. You're a mother. Grow up. Is this behavior necessary? No. Here we get dropped into the middle of a fight between a customer and an employee, I believe. I'm not 100% sure on that one, honestly. It's just two people fighting at what looks to be a gas station. Quite interesting. Here's a clip.
Yeah, okay.
None.
Yeah, okay.
None.
Yeah, okay.
Let's give you a
Yeah,
round of
okay.
applause.
You want a cookie for it?
Congratulations.
You want a cookie for it?
You disrespectful.
You want a cookie for it? Do you want a cookie for it?
Congratulations.
Do you want a cookie for it, Miss Ma'am?
Let's give him a
Miss Love?
trophy.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
okay. Oh, okay.
We know how to be disrespectful, but we don't know how to do our
Oh,
job.
okay. He's always
We need to learn how to do our job around here and
You
start
talking
thinking.
about know how to do a job.
Reading
You don't
is
know how what you want.
fundamental.
You don't know how what you
Reading
want.
is
You don't know what you
fundamental
want.
around
You
here.
don't know what you want.
You
try
ain't
to be
had
funny
to work
and try to
hard
be
or you had to work
disrespectful. So I'm gonna
smart.
give you disrespectful too.
That's all
And
you
it's just
had
like
to
that.
do is work hard.
Not hard. Would you like to come around the corner? Would you like to come around the corner? So swing, Miss Love. So swing.
Come on,
So
let's swing me up. Yeah, it's
So
not
swing.
worth it.
You doing a lot of this and not enough swinging, Miss Love.
I don't swing.
You ain't doing a lot of that and not enough swinging.
Niggas gonna burn.
Okay, so let's burn it then.
Okay.
Let's burn them bricks, baby. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. You doing a whole lot of talking and not enough swinging. Oh, okay. You get beat just like one. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So swing. So swing. So swing. She wants to continue, wants to keep trying. I gotta try to be respectful to the lady. I gotta try to be respectful to you. Want to talk about a little? I ain't never been your little. I'm not your child. I'm not your child. I'm not your child, and I'm not your little. I'm not your child, but I'm not your little. I'm not your child, but I'm not. But you're not gonna bust a motherfucking grape on this bitch. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I like that energy. So come do something. So come do something. So come do something. So come do something. You ain't bust a grape. You ain't bust a grape. You ain't bust a grape, love. You ain't done nothing, love. I still have yet to be touched. I have still have yet to be swung. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I have asked you to swing. You haven't done that. You gave me pussy vibes. Let's talk about it. So swing. I'm in your face, so swing. I'm in your face, so swing. I'm in your face, so swing. Oh, okay, pussy ass bitch. Wrong with it? Oh, okay. You ain't about what you talking about, little shorty. Alright. You know what it's giving.
Take a shot for every time you said, oh, okay, you might live. Probably not. Don't do it. You'd probably smash your head through the wall before you actually take the additional shot after hearing it the 20th time. So, yeah, don't do that. It's torture. These are torture methods. Don't do them. In this next clip, we got an employee who must have just been having a very bad day, or maybe this is a common occurrence, but he decides to just start treating customers like crap. Why?
Done nothing wrong.
Rude with me.
Yeah, that's how you talk to veterans?
They talk to me like that.
My father was just defending his wife.
You got rude with me.
We asked you something, you could have said you weren't an employee.
I tried to help you out.
No, you did not. You told
Oh, it's over here.
Oh, we're out.
Oh, I'm not even an employee.
Guess what? I don't have to sit here.
No, you don't. But you don't have to be rude to customers.
I wasn't being rude. I was trying
Yes,
to help
you were.
out.
You could have told me you didn't know where they were.
I was trying to help you out. That's where
No,
you
you weren't. No, it isn't.
Yes,
It's on
it
the
is.
opposite side. No, it ain't.
Okay, then you don't have to do it.
Come on. I'll show you.
I don't have to walk with you.
Good.
Disrespectful.
I here like that. Thank you.
Yeah, keep talking.
Thank you.
You are.
That customer's absolutely right.
You don't have to treat people the way you're treating them. And he's running now.
Facebook.
Look, now he's still running his mouth.
I asked the gentleman where something was. He told me the totally wrong aisle. So I came back and I asked.
So what sounds like has happened here is that this person's directed them down to a certain aisle for a certain item. Turns out the item's not down that aisle, so when they went back to let them know, the worker was a bit rude about it and caused this massive kerfuffle. That's what I'm gathering here. Either way, it's one of those things where I don't care how bad of a day you're having, you still should try and maintain a certain level of professionalism. If you're unable to maintain that type of thing while you're working, then it's probably not a great idea to be working that day, or just try and avoid being on the floor where you're going to have to deal with customers, or something on those lines. I get it, you're having a bad day, but taking out on the customers is just a bad idea and will probably lose you your job. It is what it is, man. In this next clip, we got an old guy who doesn't understand that some kids just like to be noisy.
You gonna sleep and eat? Oh, you gonna quiet. You be quiet. You're not gonna tell my son to be quiet. You're gonna tell me, or I should tell my son to be quiet because you didn't sleep last night. What the hell does that have to do with me?
Disturbing, Jim. We resent taking me outside.
Get out!
We'll shut up.
You shut the hell hell up.
Loudmouth woman.
You shut the hell up.
I won't shut up. You're not being polite.
You being polite? You telling me to tell my son to be quiet because whoever she is to you didn't sleep last night? Okay, what does that have to do with me?
Why don't you take him outside?
Why don't you take you and your whoever that is to you outside? Then get out.
I can't believe you're so rude.
Oh, that's rude now?
That's real rude.
Oh, really?
You have terrible manners.
Oh, really? I'm so glad.
Every little boy's out of control. You're upsetting all of us.
Okay. Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't know we were in slavery again.
Pardon?
Pardon? What? You have Alzheimer? Oh, dementia? What is it? You're forgetting things now?
Forgetting things?
Oh. Come, Papa.
Girl, we in this pizza place and this racist ass when we talk about something, tell Stefan to shut up and shit. Like, what the f*** he's fucking real, and then they keep Lakewood Pizza, like, what the f***? We had Lakewood Pizza and these two racist
like, please, come on.
Talking about something, tell to shut up because she didn't see last night. What the fuck that got to do with us?
I really want to know.
We can't control you to shut the fuck up.
I mean, from what I can gather from the actual recording itself, the kid wasn't even being that loud before the old guy had lost his nutter a little bit. Yeah, kids are gonna be loud. You see this all the time, especially if you just work in a public place. Kids are fucking loud. Some of them just scream because who gives a shit? I want to make some noise. I want attention. That's just what kids are gonna do. Don't need to be a fucking idiot like that. You don't need to go, oh, tell your kid to shut up. It's like, what's the point in even doing that? That's not going to change the situation. Kids like being loud. They're going to be loud. What you going to do about it? God. Here you have a Karen who decided to let their dogs poop on the yard and decides not to pick it up even though they've pooped in an area that is public property. And when they get confronted by someone else to point out that they should be picking it up, they, yeah, this happens.
Do you need a bag for that? For the poop? You alright? They're over there. They're in that thing. You gotta pick it up. No, I'm not. It's a fine. I'm not. You mind your own and pick up your dog. No, I'm not.
Mind your own business.
I'm not. I'm gonna call the manager. They will.
I've already talked to them.
They will.
They don't care about over there.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't.
Yes, they
No,
do.
they don't. You feel like a big. You feel like a big dick now, or you are?
Why am I a big dick?
Because you are.
Why am I a big dick?
Because you're minding.
Because you don't pick up your dog poop?
No. Because you don't mind your own business.
It is my business. I
No,
live
it
here.
isn't.
I live here.
So what?
I live here.
So what?
It's in your lease. You have to pick up your dog.
So what?
So pick it up.
So what?
So pick it up.
So what?
You're nuts.
You're nuts, and so's your friend. She needs a good psychiatrist.
That's you.
Yeah, I'm the psychiatrist
Yeah, and you're a gardener too, right?
right now. Yeah, I am. So what?
No, you're not.
Yeah, I am.
Well, then go garden somewhere.
Fuck you.
Whatever. Why don't you go take a run, lose some weight, you fat. Huh?
I think you pick up.
I'm not picking up your dog.
So much.
Huh? Oh, well, I'll leave it on your door for you.
Yeah, you do that. Once you get some trouble.
Yeah, for what? What am I going to get in trouble for? Nah, it's too late for that.
I'm sorry, but you should be cleaning up after your dogs, you know? It's a bit... there's nothing more to it. If your dog takes a crap, when you're out on a walk, you should be picking up after it. It's one of the things that you signed up for when you got a dog. If you're going out walks on public property or on footpaths or a footway, you pick up after the mess they leave behind. It is literally the law. You can get in a lot of trouble depending on where you are, heck, even a massive fine. It's just one of those things in life. If you've got a dog, clean up after them. They aren't able to do it themselves, so you need to do it for them. It's like, it's that simple. There's nothing more to it. Here we have a bunch of workers who are doing work outside of an area, doing what they need to be doing, and we have this massive family of effective Karens and Kevins coming up to cause a bunch of mess. But the moment that these workers even decide to talk back in any way, shape or form, they lose it. Here's a clip.
I don't care.
Do you see that? Okay.
Do you see that? No trespassing.
Go sit down on the porch.
No, we don't care. Are you gonna make me? No trespassing.
Yeah.
Do it.
You see that right there?
Sheriff's on the way.
Okay.
Are you gonna make me
just
go
like
sit
the
on the
sheriff
porch?
said, y'all can't take it till the owner gets here.
Perfect.
Why don't y'all all both shut up until the actual sheriff shows up? Shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh, what the fuck? Wait.
Excuse me?
You stupid.
She's a female.
Hey, he's 17. Get off the property.
I haven't touched any
Get
one
off.
of you. You
Yes,
guys
you
have
did.
touched me, and I proved you do it. And I can charge you for assault.
No, you
Yes,
didn't.
I can.
No.
And we live here. And I can get you arrested for assault.
Go ahead.
We live
I'm
here.
not going to.
Because it's not worth my time to go to court over your ass.
But you hit me in the nose twice with my pistol.
Oh, you can drop the language with my mother. Okay, you're not dropping the language with me, so don't expect me to drop the language with you.
hit my mother in the
No,
nose.
I'm not hit her. You're lying to me.
I'm lying.
And you know it.
I'm lying.
Yes, you're lying.
I'm lying.
Yes.
I'm gonna get it. Yeah, you're not supposed to be talking to him. I don't. I'm gonna get it. Shut up! Shut up! Well, don't talk to him back. He's a juvenile.
Is that your van over there?
Yes, it is.
Get it and leave.
You shut the fuck up, you stupid Do you think I honestly give a fuck about who the fuck you are? 'Cause I don't.
You know, when I was first watching this clip, I was taking a drink whilst watching it, and the moment just like the guy said something back to the female, it's like, don't you dare do that, she's a female. I almost spat my drink out in laughter. It's just like such an absurdity. It's like you get involved in this massive argument, and then they talk back to you or the mother, like someone who's a female in the family, and instead of continuing the argument, you're just like, no, you're being sexist. You're not meant to talk back to her. She's a woman. It's like, how stupid is that? Like, you obviously know that your entire argument is not going to hold up in any form of line, and so you sit here going with this stupid thing. As the moment they start to fight back, you instead try to redirect things in a different direction. Ain't gonna work, buddy-o. And, you know, they just showed their permit they've got right there, and you're just being complete and utter assholes about it. First up, we got a person on the plane with their kid who's apparently making some noise. Unfortunately, we don't have exactly the knowledge of what happened beforehand, but the story goes that the passengers on this flight were collectively bashing on a mother of a 2-year-old boy on the plane after he couldn't keep quiet during the flight.
Exactly.
No. We about to get off this. You gotta get over it.
He hasn't napped. He's only 2 years old. There's a lot of people here. Do you understand that? How old are you again? 2?
Doesn't fucking matter. Shut your kid up. God damn. Some of the better shit, mom.
Yo. Look, I get it. I recently had to deal with this on one of the recent flights I took going to an event last month, but it's one of those things where this is what's going to happen with kids. It's very unfortunate that sometimes a baby will be on the plane, and sometimes you get super lucky, they'll sleep for the entire trip, and other times you get events like this where the kid just won't stop crying. Doesn't make you a bad parent, and saying someone's a bad mother because their kid won't stop crying is just like, it's just not fair, especially in a situation where they're on a plane and flying. This could be various different things here, and one of the biggest things is they've got a massive disadvantage here. They don't have all the bits and pieces they need that may successfully make the kid be happy again, because you can only take so much on a carry-on on the plane with you. And heck, this could be the first time the kid's even flown in his life, so it's a very weird experience to go through. So logically speaking, you're going to be a little bit upset because this is odd. This don't make any sense. It's just unfair to go after a mother like that for something so minimal. This clip is a bit of an interesting one. I'm not quite 110% sure what's precisely happening here, but from what I can gather, it basically seems like that this employee has been not working their assigned hours, potentially working for longer than their scheduled hours, and apparently they're getting fired now, and here comes the manager to, well, talk to her in front of all the other customers. Here's the clip.
Clock out. Clock. I haven't cheated you on anything. You were scheduled 29 and a half hours.
Long as you clock in and out on your time, you got your hours. You were scheduled to clock out, clock out. Last week I told you we counseled you about not taking your breaks and me going over labor hours because 6.5 hours
Don't
was
put
yours.
your finger in my face.
Then get out of the store.
Woman, you don't know who you messing with. Don't do this to me.
Annie, I'm not scared of you anymore.
I'm not scared of you.
Leave. Everybody's mad because I backed up last time. I'm not backing up.
Don't blow your breath up in my face.
Get out my store.
Just move out of the way.
Both of y'all need to chill. Y'all acting like little 2-year-olds. Calm down.
Yeah.
Go sit down.
She's the
Y'all
one.
both relax.
No. I'm
Both of
tired
y'all
of
need
her.
to relax.
She come in here and she acting like I don't know what. I'm trying to do what I
Hey, my
need
boss
to
is
do.
on the phone. I'm not doing this with you anymore, Annie.
And
You
I'm
want to
not
do
gonna-
it in the back
I
when
don't know what
nobody's
the deal
around?
is with
I'm
that.
tired of it.
I'm not
You
gonna
want to
do
run
You
this
guys
store? Do you want to run this
argument
store?
with
Are you
another
sure?
adult.
Opportunity to do
Sit down and do it.
Then you're not anymore, and I'm your
went
boss,
outside
and I'm
and
telling you
talk.
to go
I'm not
home.
to scare people away.
Yeah.
Clock out. Stop bullshitting on the computer and clock out. You're doing
You know
this.
what? For you to be a boss,
Right.
you're not being very nice.
Right.
I'm not, because I've had her assault me before, ma'am.
No, I didn't
But
assault her.
you need to take this somewhere else.
You're right, I can't get her to go
For
anywhere
all your
else.
customers.
Right.
You're the one being disrespectful.
Right. Right.
I ain't
I
got
haven't
nothing
clocked in yet. It's not 2:30.
Nope. Nope. No. Y'all let her get this car.
Oh, really? Y'all need to call corporate.
Give me the number and I will.
She's the manager?
Yes. Acting like that.
Right.
That is
She got the right one because I'm telling you. She be in the store. Yeah.
Ain't gonna lie to you, I'm not 110% sure what precisely is happening here, but this just seems to be the norm for some managers. It's when they're told they have to get rid of someone because they're doing X, Y, and Z wrong, rather than just being simple about it or trying to give whatever in the world she's intending to do here. Instead, she rather goes on and belittle this person in front of all the other customers, which I get if this person's just terrible at doing their job or whatever, but it just seems wrong to do this in general, let alone in front of all the other customers present, and then when they tell you, why don't you just go outside if you're gonna be doing this, you just completely dismiss them and act like that they're being idiots or whatever else you're saying. It's very interesting to say the least. It seems like from the clip it's something to do with she's not doing the scheduled hours, she's potentially staying in longer than normal, which is interesting. Here we have an angry old Karen in the Walmart who does not like a certain person, so she decides to be a complete and utter ass towards her.
You need to get out of my face.
Shut up. Shut up.
Why am I a bitch? Because my shirt? Because you're mad about it?
I've never known about your shirt.
Oh, yeah, you think you said ugly outfit. I know what you're talking
I
about.
never said ugly outfit. I called you ugly.
You said rude outfit. That's what you said. You don't talk to me.
Shut up. I'll take you outside if you won't shut up.
What are you going to do?
I'll take you outside and beat the crap out of you if you
Oh,
won't
will
shut up.
you? Will you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't you call me your grandma. I'll put your little butt down there and mash you to snot.
Get out of my face.
You get out of my
Don't
face.
touch me. Back up.
Don't
Back
touch
up.
me. You
Back
don't
up.
tell me to back up.
Get out of my face.
Shut up. You shut your mouth.
Alright.
Or you gonna get it smashed.
You think I'm scared of you?
It's okay.
You think I'm scared of you?
Back up.
You shut up.
Come on, she's sticking.
You ain't got no respect for nobody.
I don't care. I don't have to respect you. Look at how you're talking to me.
You don't deserve any respect.
And you don't respect anybody. Shut the ma'am. You clearly don't respect her either. And it's like, oh, but she treated me horribly first. Isn't the saying go, treat people how you would like to be treated? Isn't that what this is? If you want to be respected by someone, then you should give them the bare minimum of respect as well. Isn't that how this goes? It's a two-way street, bro. You gotta walk the way for people to walk it with you. It's a two-way street. There isn't just like people have to respect you just because you're older, then you don't have to give a crap back. No. If you want to respect, you've got to give it. and then threatening to assault someone because they're not exactly submitting to what you're saying is just worse. Like, are you dumb, stupid, or dumb? Maybe all the above. In next clip, we got a Karen trying to call up the local Walmart to get their managers to talk to their managers. Turns out the managers are in a meeting, but she's too impatient. She can't wait like the 30 minutes to an hour to wait for the managers to be done with their meeting, so instead she keeps annoying the customer service worker.
Yo, this lady keep calling. Customer service.
Okay, I don't know who you think you are that you think you can hang up in my face, but you're not going to do it again.
Okay.
Get me a manager on this cut.
Yo, she called to talk to a manager, right? All the managers are in a meeting, so I let her know that. She said, no, you're not going to hang up on me. So I hung up the first time. Then she just called back again and said what she said. Girl, you don't have any power here. Said you're not going to hang. Bye. Here she go again. Customer service.
I will have you all fired if you don't get me a manager.
The managers are in a meeting, ma'am.
Okay, well, ma'am, you know what? I am not stupid. You have some...
Customer service.
You know what? I'm going to keep calling until you get a manager on the phone.
They're in a meeting, ma'am.
I don't care. It doesn't...
Customer service.
Ma'am, I'm going to keep calling every department until you get somebody.
You're going to keep getting me, ma'am. The managers are in a meeting right now.
Well, I am glad that you're the only one that I'm going to get, because now they'll know who's been such a...
Oh, you want a tussle?
Yes. I am going to report you. You've been rude and disrespectful.
I told you the managers are in a meeting, ma'am. I can't fill your request.
You hung up in my face. You didn't even try.
Bye.
Need to speak to a manager.
They're still in a meeting, ma'am.
Then transfer me to electronic.
Okay, 1 second.
So disrespectful. She hung up on me 7 times. She laughed in my face. And I was so mad with her that I called her a... That's how disrespectful she was to me.
Friend, she crazy. She kept calling and harassing me over the phone. She kept calling me. So before I started recording, she called. I'm like, customer service, whatever. How can I help you? Can I speak to a manager? Oh, all the managers are in a meeting right now. Well, you need to get somebody, you ghetto girl. What? So then I started recording. I don't got that much time to explain. So if y'all want a story time, comment down below. So after the ghetto girl, it sent me. You're done. You're done. I woke up, put lashes on, walked out the house just to get here and see that my lash was lifted and I didn't have no glue. So I was already irritated that I had to take them off. So I had time. I can't make this up, y'all. I told y'all, they crazy.
Ain't gonna lie, I'd totally do the same thing. It's just way too funny. It's just like, you told them the first time that, hey, the managers are in a meeting, you're gonna have to wait, there's nothing I can do about it. And if they keep insisting on they need help from a manager, it's just like, at that point, they're a lost cause. What's the point caring when they clearly don't give an absolute huck about anyone else's time? They just want to get served for some dumb, stupid reason. It's probably nonsense. They probably just want to talk to a manager just because. But I don't know, it's just one of those stupid things. I'd do the same thing, ain't gonna lie. For some reason or another, this person decided to start recording in a bit of a public meeting. Whilst she's doing that, a pair of people weren't exactly happy about that and decides to try and hit her and snatch her phone out of her hand and breaks it. Here's what happens.
Turn it around. Don't touch me. I have it on video.
And now she's recording us too.
We're in a public space.
You're not the victim.
sweet. You can assault somebody. It's okay.
She's a victim, huh? She should be in cuffs already.
Susan Swander.
The one who just lied and said she didn't touch it.
I hope you took the effort to potentially, I don't, like, push charges or something? I don't know. It's just a sucky situation. The police officer clearly isn't trying to figure out the problems properly and just seems to be just like, oh yeah, and believing the other person that's there a part of that story. It sucks. Also, though, the other person could get in a bit of trouble for just directly lying when, well, the recording shows that that person's also right next to the Karen, and I don't know, it's just a bit of a sticky situation. It's very, very unfortunate, and hopefully you get your way. Here we have a manager who is clearly either way too hot-headed for his job or likely to be way at the end of his rope of being able to handle dealing with whatever workload he's under. Either way, here's a clip.
Shut up! And I told y'all to go home! And y'all act like I'm my manager here! I'm telling y'all to stop! And I told y'all to go!
Please talk to. Oh.
I'll call the sheriff's office myself.
Call them.
Oh, well, because you guys
you're
are
still talking.
because you guys are going to sit there. Now go!
Call them. You're still talking. Call them.
Shut up!
Call them. Call them. You're still talking.
And I told y'all to go home! And y'all act like I'm not a manager here! And I'm telling y'all to stop! And I told y'all to go!
Okay, you can do something.
Christina, you're gonna have to come out the store because I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I can't run the store the way I need to get my business the way it is. I don't need you working here. You're not going to give me a fucking heart attack. You guys won't listen to me.
He didn't tell us. He didn't send us on break. He told us to go home. And I'm like, why am I going home? I don't want to go home. He like, well...
You guys can leave. I call the sheriff's department.
Stop talking to me.
I want you to get off my clock.
I'm not gonna lie, from my understanding of what a lot of managers have to deal with, it like, but down here in Australia anyway, I'm assuming that it's either roughly the same or probably way worse with the amount of crap they have to deal with the corporate overlords, and they probably are under a consistent amount of stress and getting a lot of shit because the X, Y, and Z thing isn't being done because the people don't have enough time to do X, Y, and Z thing. But in no way does it ever warrant this type of implosive blow up in front of all of your staff members. Like, genuinely, it's a no, you should never do this. Yes, I understand the stress of being any form of manager nowadays is nuts, to say the least, but imploding like this is not the way you should deal with it, especially when you just start screaming and shouting at your workers, the people who you're meant to be in charge of. This isn't how you handle things. It wouldn't be too surprising to hear if this guy just lost his job over this, or got demoted, or whatever, because it's clearly either he's at the end of his rope. I would assume that's more likely he is just not handling anything well right now and just lost it. That's what I'm assuming what happened here. Or maybe he's just terrible like this. This guy gets refused service at a bank after fighting fire with fire after a teller was supposedly rude towards him.
Ma'am, how are you? What are the grounds of which
and the way you're treating my
your teller was rude to me? So you think you can be rude to somebody else and then they can't be rude back?
We can have you escorted out if you'd like.
Have me escorted out. I would love that. No, have me escorted out.
There's your information.
Yeah, and you're going to definitely be reported.
Absolutely.
And I would love for you to have me escorted out because you're just going to treat me how you want to treat me. Are you kidding me? On what grounds? She talking about, I know this ain't your business, but she talking about she heard me be rude to her teller, but her teller was rude to me. So what, you going to be rude to me, but I can't be rude to you?
I get fighting with fire. If the teller was rude towards you, you definitely can. It's definitely warranted to be an asshole back. But sometimes it's better just to be the adult in the room and not respond in kind, because a manager in these type of instances, when they see a customer being irate towards one of their employees, they're more liable to defend their employee and kick you out rather than believe whatever you're saying when you're clearly not happy. It's just how these things goes. Sometimes being the adult in the room will get you better results. Here we have a guy for trolley being locked into a Dollar Tree store because I'm assuming he's making an attempt to steal something.
Locked, but he's attempting to get on now. Hey, girl, get out of there. Hey, get away from me. Get away from me. Hey, sir, hey, get away. Get out of there. He just hit somebody. They were outside. Hey, shit. That's a good film, man. Toss that shit up. Oh, yeah.
He just broke the window. He broke the window already. He's sneaking out through the window. Yes. No, he wants out by foot.
I make the assumption that he's trying to steal something because after he successfully breaks the window, he then dives into the cart to try and grab as much as he can, to I assume to throw it through the window for his person who's working with him on the other side of the door. I'm assuming. That might be completely wrong. We don't know what exactly is going on here. We're just making assumptions. The guy behind the camera here was sitting on the side of the road with his hazards lights on for some reason or another when this lady comes by recklessly driving and sideswipes the living hell out of their car. And I do say that because it's blown tires on both vehicles, done severe damage, etc., etc. Now here's what happens afterwards.
It's crazy.
You know how many people like just go away, don't get in trouble?
That's up to her. I don't suggest that myself. I said I don't suggest trying to drive away. I don't suggest that.
No, not me, but like me and you, like go, like I live like down the road. I live with my dad.
You might want to call him.
For what?
Then you're not going to be able to drive home. How are you going to go anywhere from here? You can't drive that car. You try to drive that car like that, you're going to slide everywhere. You're not going to be able to drive it. This car is stuck where it sits.
So who's going to fix this shit for me? You have nobody to call? I do, but I don't want to do all this. The cops are going to come. My dad is going to kill me. You got so much going on right now. I don't want to do shit right now. If you drive it like...
Oh, honey, that's what you're supposed to do. As soon as you get into an accident, you're supposed to call the cops. Well, that I agree, that's for sure.
So what the f is gonna happen when you get with the cops? What's gonna happen?
They're gonna make a report and that's it. Go hire two because you hit me. It's the same thing.
Call the damn cops. I'm telling you, I have the money to fix your car right now.
That's just crazy. Yeah, I would like to, but I can't drive that car now. I can't drive that one either. I gotta call Dana and tell her. Oh, you there? Shit, man. Shit. Tire marks everywhere. Bitch bitch hit me while I'm on the side of the road, parked with my hazards. Shit is crazy. Her car right up, hit me so hard that it blew the wheels off my car. God damn.
Additional piece of information coming from the comments of the TikTok of this original post here. Apparently, the lady did not have any insurance whatsoever, and it took over a year for him to get his car reimbursed. And furthermore on that, he's recently spotted this woman driving around in a new car about as recklessly as they were before, because apparently some people just don't learn from these type of things. It's wild to me. You do so bad at driving and you don't learn to get better when you get a new car. I suppose when you get a new car pretty easily like you supposedly did, you probably don't learn any good lessons there. In this clip, we got a Karen who was caught attempting to break into a car, apparently, though I'm honestly a little complex on how the hell this has even happened in the first place. Like, there seems to be... just watch the clip first and I'll get back to you on this in a moment.
Told me that I could use this car because my car broke down. I'm so sorry. Is this not my car?
What are you doing? What is this?
Look, these were all in here, and this is...
Yeah, it's my car.
Okay, I'm sorry, dude. I did not know that this was your car. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Okay, just dip.
Okay.
Goodbye. Don't touch nothing else. You're lucky I don't have my mom come out here. What are you doing?
I got my purse right here.
I don't give a my.
Look, can I just get my purse?
No, you ain't getting.
Look, dude,
no,
I'm so
this
sorry.
is my.
I will call my friend right now.
I don't care. Get out of here.
Look,
call the police.
I'm so
call
sorry.
the police. Call the police.
Just let me get my purse.
No.
Give me my purse.
Get out of my vehicle.
Look, I'm not trying to steal anything.
Just throw her. Let her just throw it across there.
I'm not trying to cause any problems to anybody or anything.
Okay, just stop talking. Just stop talking. Just stop talking. I'm trying to tell him to just stop talking.
If I would have known that this was an issue, I would never have came out here. I was out here during the day.
Okay, well,
I never would have known.
I never seen that stuff before.
This is just clothes and my boyfriend's medication. I'm so sorry. Like, I'm not...
Get out of here breaking my column down and
it was already like that. I don't even know how to do that, dude.
I heard you out here starting it.
Okay.
How do you... Get out of here. Get out of here. No.
There's medicine in that.
I don't care. No. No.
Dad, just throw her.
Just
throw her.
No. If I would have known...
Take your mask down.
No, sir.
Take your mask down.
No, sir.
I'll give it to you. Take your mask down.
I'm sorry, but there's a few red flags that are immediately going off in my head in this clip. Either A, the car was unlocked, so the person didn't question anything about it, or B, she actually broke into a car, but is that off her, like, I'm sorry, I'm trying to make sense of this entire thing. Like, considering the fact that right at the back end of the clip, she decided to whip her mask down, and then I'm assuming beyond the clip itself, they just resolve it and move on with their time. Like, I'm sorry, I'm just so lost in what even happened here. Okay, so your friend told you, hey, you can use this car for the night because your car's broken down, the car's on lock. Like, how did you start it? Did you hotwire it? Did you get told to hotwire it? Did you not get given the keys to borrow the car? Like, I'm just so lost in what even is this. Like, there's just multi-layers of what even happened here. Here we got an entitled Karen who believes that because she has a connecting flight to go to, that she's allowed to get off the plane before the people in front of her.
Process, right? Like, these rows go, then these rows go. You get it, right? Well, so then let other people get out when it's their turn to get out. Well, that's the process. It's called etiquette. People get out in rows.
And who told you that?
That's the way it is.
Who told you that?
I'm trying to make a connection too. So who told you that?
Who told you? Who told you?
That's the way it works.
Oh no, that's not.
That's the way it works. Excuse me. Thank you.
Hey, wait a minute. Hold.
Excuse, ma'am.
No,
don't push me.
I can't get over the fact that she has the audacity that even after the guy stood up in front of her, she's still trying to push her way past him, even though the people in front of him aren't moving yet. It's like, ma'am, people in the seats in front of you are going to go before you. That's just how that's how it goes. You be nice. You let the people in front of you go first. Yes, you got a connecting flight to get to, but so does other people. You're not the only one. Here we go to Kevin, who's a bit upset because he's unable to get cash at a store, I think.
You're gonna ask me to and you can take these dudes and shove up your because here's
swear to God. If you touch me, I will out you and throw you in fucking jail, bitch. How can you not have cash? Call them. They know who I am. You wasted my time. It's what you did. I don't care about the money. It's the time you waste kids here. I don't care about kids. You'll probably get worse. Get out of the store. Thanks for wasting my time. Call the cops. I don't give a. How do you not have cash on? Why did you say that? Get out. Wait, dude, get out. It's not your concern. Get out of the store. I don't give a. Get out. Go. Bitch, and you're fucking beating people. Wow, good one. Get out of here.
That's at least what I gather from the clip here, because he's going off about the fact that they don't carry cash, which is very interesting to say the least. I guess it deposes on how the laws function in America, but usually most stores have cash here in Australia. Most stores. Some stores will have signs out the front letting you know, hey, we don't accept cash here, we only accept card, which is really annoying. And there's also others that only accept cash and don't do card. But usually there's a big, massive sign to give you that information here. So maybe, I'm not 100% sure about this one. Maybe this guy was going for some cash out and that's why he couldn't get, they didn't have cash to do any cash out. Which, you know, that's a completely fair thing because shops are not banks, buddy. Get your cash out from an ATM, not a shop. I don't know. It's a bit... This one's interesting. He's really going off his nutter about the lack of cash at this store for some reason or another, which definitely unnecessary, to say the least. It's like, really? You don't need to go off your lungs there and burn them into hell or something. Like, geez, calm down. This next clip here is, the best way to say this is very, very loaded. Here we seem to see the boiling over point between a conflict between a daughter and their mother's new boyfriend. Again, I'll point this out. This is loaded. I'll get back to you afterwards.
You're living in a drama and you can't face reality.
Don't touch my mom!
You need to be committed. You need to be put in a hospital.
God! You know who needs to be put in a hospital? You with your alcohol problem and your weed! Where the are your kids? Where the are your kids? Because they're not here!
Call the police right now.
Go downstairs.
Call the police! I don't need to be around this mental institution.
Shut up! Good, Mom. Good.
Yeah, you're out of your mind.
Thank you. Thank you.
Call them. I'm calling 911 right now.
Go ahead. Oh, this is what you wanted, Mom. Speak up, Rebecca. Speak up. Speak up, Rebecca. Speak up. Sit silent. I'm a mental patient. Speak up.
I will not stoop to your level. You are unbelievably unreasonable. There's something up there that I don't understand.
Really?
You know what? But I don't care.
That's funny. You don't care?
Look, you couldn't make it in L.A.
Michael!
That knocked off of your
Good, Mom.
resume.
Good, Mom. Good, Mom.
Get to good, Mom. Good, Mom. Michael,
Good, Mom. What are you, child?
Yeah, I'm acting just like
Michael.
you. You talk about acting like a child?
Good.
You are a child. When are you going to grow up?
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Joanne, I'm calling the cops.
Please call the cops. Please call them.
Michael, go downstairs.
This is what you wanted, Mom. You say keep
know
your
what?
mouth shut.
I'm done.
You're done with what? This is what you asked me to do.
Michael.
We voluntarily want you in our life.
Here she goes. Sorry. This is
Go.
911 time.
It's my house. I live here.
No, I live here.
It is not your house.
What are you, 7? Are you serious?
How old are you, Rebecca?
Is this funny to you? Because I'm not laughing.
Rebecca, you don't show your age in any regard.
Okay, I didn't make it in LA.
Accomplishments or getting your ass out of the bed in the morning.
Okay.
And doing something.
Okay.
Yourself.
All right.
You don't do anything.
Okay, I don't do anything. Thank you. You're not my dad, and your kids don't come around. So evidently, your kids don't like you either.
Go downstairs. You get the outside.
Oh, good. You want me to do this
done with
outside?
both of you.
I did not do anything in this situation.
You did not do anything.
You asked me to do this. You said
know what?
speak up.
People
you said
are
speak
dying
up.
all over the place.
You said speak up. I'm a failure. I didn't do anything in LA. I'm in a mental hospital.
Get the out.
leave.
Your father's here.
I'm gonna leave.
Come on,
I didn't do anything.
I understand. I'm okay. Come on.
He told me I'm a failure. I didn't do anything in LA. I don't act in my own age. I'm a loser. I'll never amount to anything. He's calling the cops on me. This is in my house, so it doesn't matter.
All right. Back up.
He pushed my mom all around.
All right, let's just leave back up.
I'm not leaving. I don't have any of my stuff.
All right, we'll get your stuff.
Go get your stuff.
We'll get your stuff. We'll get your stuff.
This is what she wanted. She pushed it on me.
Stop.
No, she said, this is what she said. She said, you never say anything. Go ahead, say something. You never say anything. Go ahead, say something. Everybody says, why don't you say anything back? Why don't you say anything back? Because I failed in LA. I'll never do anything with my life. I'm mental head. I belong in a hospital.
Everybody's
You like hearing that? That's what you're going to
Becca, stop.
Enough.
Enough.
Let's go back. Let's
Come on.
I wish he would have put his hands on me.
Taking you from my sisters.
Wow. I don't really know where to start with this one, but I think the first thing I just want to point out, I don't ever get the people that choose their new partner over their child. I get it. You love this person that you've now met, and there might be a connection there you haven't had neons, yada, 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 yada. But this is your child, your own blood. You created them. Like, surely, even no matter how evil they become in certain circumstances, you still give a about them to some degree. You still care about them to some degree. We've seen it with, like, people who are parents to someone who ended up being a serial killer. You see how much it hurts them. Like, for example, something recent that happened in Australia. There was a guy who, a 40-year-old guy who has been mentally unstable, who went on a bit of a stabbing spree in a Westfield shopping centre down in New South Wales. The news managed to do an interview with his parents, and you can tell how much, in spite of what their son's become, what their son ended up doing in the end, how much they still cared, how much their son's still mean to them in spite of everything. Because, you know, it's one of those things. It's not a connection you break. Yet there's people who are also like this, who seemingly will let their new boyfriend get in continuous fights with their child and do extremely petty, ridiculous stuff like this and still defend them. She's not happy with her boyfriend, but she'd rather kick out her daughter than her new partner. That says a lot to me. The fact that you're willing to kick out your daughter first and foremost over your partner in spite of everything. Like, and just sifting through this clip, it becomes a little... It's a thing I think is a little clear that seemingly there obviously is tension between the mother and daughter to some degree that's come from some place, whether it be because of her new partner, whom is, well, we've seen the clip here, how it is, and how she expressed to her daughter, like, just say something, you just never say anything, blah, 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 yada, 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 and now it's caused this huge blowout. It's a lot to unpack. Like I said, that clip was like a loaded shotgun. It was a loaded clip, a lot to unpack, and honestly, I don't have the ability to properly unpack. We head down under with our next clip here. Now, I tried to get the original clip about a week or two ago when this first actually happened. Unfortunately, because I spotted this incident like probably a day after it happened, the little shit's TikTok account was already deleted. They had privated their Instagram account, so getting the original footage in its full quality was very, very difficult. So instead, we've got this news excerpt. And so just watch it and we'll discuss it afterwards.
Did you see this? Girls had hired a boat in Melbourne going down the river. As they go under a bridge, a boy throws milk over them. Milk on a hot day.
No good.
This is what happens now. Everything's filmed and it goes up on TikTok. And this has been a prank that's been going around the world. So this kid's got in on the prank, throwing milk off the bridge. He said, "Oh, you guys want some milk?" So this poor woman, covered in milk, food wrecked, day wrecked. So their response was that they went hard on him.
Yeah.
The boy, the young man, has been outed. And he has taken to TikTok shortly, his account's been taken down, but he issued this grovelling plea for mercy. I just know what you think, Jonesy. He said, police have phoned my parents. Are you guys happy now? I have a criminal record now. Never going to be able to live life. You happy, he said? Why'd you do this to me? You ruined my life over a ruined day. You upped the ante. I'm just a kid and you ruined my life. He said, please stop contacting my school. My school has caught me and I'm facing expulsion. And he said, can you believe they would do this to a minor? He reportedly wrote.
Yeah. Well, when he says something like that, it tells me that he's using his age as being untouchable. You know, if you're going to be a little asshole, you're going to get the consequences, mate. So you reap what you sow.
Mind you, this kid goes to like a private school that their parents pay like $28,000 a term to go to, or I think a year. One of the two metrics, either every term or every year. Either way, it's a private school. This little shit goes to a private school, so like his head is already so far up his ass, he doesn't understand that there's always consequences to one's actions. And when you basically assault someone, and you still effectively gotten away with it, because just for some minor updates, he was suspended from a school. Didn't get expelled, he got suspended. And that's probably about the brack of his consequences he's going to get, aside from his TikTok account being banned and his name now being out there online, and he's going to continue to get drudged for this whenever he chooses to reappear. Honestly, I am all for kids who do stupid shit like this in order to get views and attention on social media to just get punished and lambasted for it. Yeah, it's a funny joke to you to just throw milk off a bridge on top of people in a boat. Like, there's a certain level of think a little further with that one. First off, they might be allergic to they might be lactose intolerant, or heck, some people are even allergic to milk. Could cause a lot of issues here. And then secondly, this wasn't the only thing you did that day. It was also known that you were being a little menace on the bridge by spraying anyone who came near you, you little shit. You got what you deserved. Suck it up. These are the consequences of your actions, you dickhead. Live with them. So this guy's kids are playing around the street, riding around their go-karts, and one of the neighbors wasn't too happy with that, so they decided to take their cars and start reversing them off their driveway and dumping them and leaving them in the middle of the streets. When she gets confronted by the father here, she decides to lose it, and then her white knight of a husband decides to get involved and defend her.
Good, keep riding, guys. Keep riding, guys. This lady's literally moving her stuff so my kids can't play in the street. She's moving her cars. This lady's moving her cars in the street so my kids can't play. She's moving her cars in the street so my kids can't play. Ain't this something? Go ahead, guys, keep riding. Keep riding, you good. Keep riding, you good. What are you doing? This lady's trying to run over me now. You see this? You see this? Where are you going? Where are you going? Where is she going? Where is she going? What problem? You have a problem.
Would you stop?
You have a problem. You have a problem. You have a problem, bitch. This is crazy.
Hey, I'll park it there, Marty. Get out of the road. Hey.
You're a crazy person.
You're in
You're crazy.
the road.
No, you're parking your cars in the
road.
street. Look at this.
I'm taking
my kids are playing in the street.
I'm moving.
No, you're not. No, you're not. You're being an ass. That's fine. You're attacking
nasty
me.
Mouth.
No, you're a bitch. Your wife just hit me in the face.
You
just. I did not touch you. No, I didn't. I did not.
Hey, it's on
no,
your
tape.
tape.
I did not.
You
It
called
is.
her before she said anything.
No, you hit me in the face.
You called her.
You're approaching me in the street in your cars.
You called her.
You're still in the street. You're still approaching me in the street. Aggressively, right.
You approached her aggressively.
No, I did not.
Yes,
no, I did not. She pulled her cars out on me.
It's on your tape.
Get out of my face, man. Get the out of my face, man. Get out of my face, man.
No.
My kids are playing in the street. I'm not doing anything to your wife.
You approached my wife, got into her face.
She came out here.
You got into my fight.
You need to come and get your people. You need to come and get your people. Your mom just hit me in the face.
You got in her face and called her bitch, and you got this far to her.
No, man. No, that's not the truth.
You come down here to cause trouble.
That's not the truth. No, I did not.
Yes, you did.
No, I did not.
Yes, you did.
No, I did not. You still approaching me. Get the out of my face.
To get away from my wife.
Get the out of my face, man. Get the fuck
away
out of my
from my
face.
wife and family.
I'm not doing anything to you.
Then get away from my wife and family.
I'm not approaching you.
You're the one who said. And nobody called you a name.
I'm not approaching you, man.
Nobody
I'm not approaching you.
Nobody called you a name.
You're and your mom and your wife said you.
There you go.
There you go.
There you go.
There you go.
So you think you can come
There you
up
go.
here and
No,
call
because
us
she
names?
approached me in the street. You approached me in the street in your cars. That's fine. You're not going anywhere.
She is going
You're not.
somewhere.
You're going
Get
to jail.
away from my
You're
wife.
going to jail in a minute.
Yeah, because you're instigating.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
Did we call you anything?
No, I'm not.
Did
No,
we
I'm
call
not.
you anything?
No, I'm not. You're going to jail.
Look, personally speaking, if one of my neighbors started doing this, I would just take a photo, call up the cops briefly saying, hey, by the way, my neighbors are illegally parking their cars in the middle of the street, no hazard lines, and they're leaving them there in the middle of the road, blocking the road. And then I would go out and do what you did here. Maybe you did do that. And now you're just recording with her just attempting to swat the phone out of your hands, what I'm assuming happened because the clip does get cut in that little area of someone trying to hit each other. But it's just like one of those things where it's like clearly it's like, oh, she's just moving cars out of the way to get to one car she wants to use specifically. Okay, cool. Then she can park the vehicles up on the gutter like a normal person, not just in the middle of the damn streets. Like, it's very clear and very obvious that she's purposely doing this to annoy the other person. It is very clear this is very, very purposeful, especially considering that they're going in such weird directions to park a car. Like, what? And don't get me started on the husband that doesn't attempt to de-escalate the situation before getting involved. He just immediately starts going after the guy currently recording. Like, I get it, you want to defend your wife, but at the same time you should probably figure out what's happening first and then attempt to de-escalate the entire situation rather than joining in on your wife being a complete nutter asshole. Like, it's a very simple thing. Granted, you're her husband, of course you're going to be like that. This Karen attempted to intimidate a bunch of kids, and when that failed, she decided to take the racist route, and when that failed, she decided to body shame. It failed as well.
I didn't leave my seat. There's children here. Look at these boys. You're a normal person that acts like that? Like you're acting right now? Look at you. Ma'am, I didn't leave my seat one time.
As we can see here, it's a Karen in the wild.
Are you kidding? I'm American, you Look at accent. Yo, look at this. I'm American.
So am I!
You're from Florida? No.
I was born right here. US of A, love.
I sit your ass and yeah, this is what's wrong with America. Fat little kid. Here. Shut the f up.
Oi, oi, oi.
Put your mask on, Karen. Karen is on disorder.
You know, at some points you should have just walked away a lot sooner than what you did, because all you did was just ripped off your mask and showed what a horrible person you are, and that's all you've done here. Good job. This Karen was caught being annoying to their neighbor, and so when they got caught, they decided to just sit down with their dog in front of their yard for some dumb reason and call the cops.
She called to say that I was trespassing. Well, I'm not going anywhere until I'm against you. And so I was just wondering. Right now, I'm just in the street because she's accusing me of.
In front of my yard.
She said I'm in her yard, but I'm sitting in the street. I was just walking my dog, and I live nearby. Well, I'm not going anywhere until the officer gets here. She's accused me of being racist. She's accused me of being dangerous. Oh, I'm not standing next to her. I'm just sitting outside on the
In front of my house.
Thank you.
You are dangerous. My daughter has you recorded too. Huh?
Y'all, this crazy up here. Is that what you're wanting to try to provoke me? Brody. Like what?
No, you. I don't know who you calling the bitch, but you the bitch. Who you calling the bitch? Who is you calling the bitch?
What?
Who are you calling the bitch? Who are you calling the bitch? Get off my property. You going to jail. You going. You going.
You don't own the street.
Yeah, I do.
You don't own the street.
Yeah, I do.
It's the property of Oklahoma City.
Yeah, I do. I own. Yes, I do.
Show me where you own the street.
You gonna be looking real. I can't wait. I hate to post you in my yard.
I don't care.
I can't wait. I saw you over there. I got you on camera letting your dog. You didn't pick up anything over there. You had him peeing over there. You were over there walking in my yard. I asked you to get off, and you didn't. Ha ha ha. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
No, this is really one of the most amazing things I've ever run into.
What led you to be a racist?
I'm not a racist.
What led you to be a racist? When you tell me what led you to be a racist, then I'll tell you what led me to be this way. Please get off my yard, racist lady. Get off my yard, racist lady. And you're disturbing my kids in there that are sleeping, you and your dog. You're disturbing us. No, I won't. You apologize.
I'm sorry, but regardless of anything that happened beforehand, the brain of the person who's sitting in the front yard must be really tiny, because why waste your time doing this in any capacity? Well, what's even the value of this? You really just want to mess with someone that badly? Or like, I genuinely have a hard time understanding the point of this entire clip. It's just, I'm watching this and trying to make how do we get here in the first place? Why is this lady just sitting down in the front yard with her dog? Her dog's going off, because of course it is, and there's nothing that I can see that logically makes sense. I'm stuttering like a madman because I'm just trying to understand what's actually happening here. It just don't make sense whatsoever. In this next clip, we've got a Karen making tidal waves.
Okay.
No more fish.
Yep, no more fish.
Yeah, someone scared them away.
It's a little unacceptable, but we'll leave.
I mean, that's one way to approach a situation without using your words first. Just jump in and make a big splash to scare away any fish that could be in the area. Here you have a Karen who's upset that this person is using their native language when talking to their family and friends in the store.
I speak English.
So why don't you speak English here? I grew up in a family they all spoke Polish. And I said, you're in America, speak English.
This is a free country. I can speak any language I want to, okay?
If we went to your country, that's some countries consider it an insult if you don't speak.
You don't like it, you don't have to listen to me, okay? That's insulting what you're doing here.
What? How is it insulting? I'm shopping.
Because I heard your comment.
I'm living a free
I don't give a shit, okay?
I live in
Talk
a
to my
country.
hand.
Don't tell me what I'm allowed. That's why there's Democrats and Republicans. Don't tell me what I
And don't tell me what language I talk to my family, okay?
I know, but the whole
Shut up.
You need to be quiet.
Shut the fuck up. That's my English, plain English.
I'm allowed to talk to my daughter the way I want. He didn't have to. I wasn't even talking to him. So he is in the wrong. I'm minding my own business. And that other woman over there butted into my conversation with my daughter. I never was talking to anyone. They were butting into my conversation. So they're in the wrong. You need to tell them to be quiet. And I'm the first generation here. They spoke Polish in my house. And I told my family the same thing. You want to be an American, you want to come to this country, you want to learn. And my grandmother did.
Yes, I do, honey.
Okay.
I'm going that way.
Oh my God.
Decided I speak four languages and I don't give a shit, okay? You leave us. Follow, I don't care. Follow.
I never said anything.
I'm sorry, but really? Some countries will feel offended if you don't speak their natural language when you're in the presence of other people in that country. Who the f would get offended by that? Genuinely speaking. Oh, racist people. That makes a lot more sense. Oh, wait, that must mean you're a racist person because you're currently being offended for someone speaking their own language to their friends and family. Interesting. Genuinely speaking, who cares? Granted, this comes from a person who lives in Australia, and in Australia there is a lot of different cultures and people from various different countries that live here. I think I've heard I've heard French recently in my trip down to Melbourne. Like someone was, there was a group that spoke French, and that was very interesting. Never heard French before in my life, but now I have. Honestly, I love hearing other people's languages. I will never understand most of them because, quite frankly, I don't have the time and effort to put in for most of them. There will be a few that I will attempt to learn because I do want to go to those countries sometime in the future, but it's really awesome hearing other people's languages and hear how other people speak to each other. It's very interesting when it comes down to it, and I don't find it as offensive if they choose to speak their own language to their friends and family. Yeah, there might be cases where they're insulting you or things along those lines and they're doing it in their language that you don't understand that that's happening, but that's par for the course. We're all human beings. A lot of people talk behind other people's backs just because. But we're humans. We like to gossip like madmen for some dumb reason. But like, genuinely speaking, who cares? Like, what? Here we're dropped in the middle of what seems to be some road rage, where it seems like the person behind the camera did something on the road that caused the person in the other car to panic and slam on the brakes and decide to follow her down just so she can go off at her like this and call the cops on her. Here's the clip.
Little babies! I took a picture of your license plate and I am reporting you!
What else?
That is what is happening! Make sure you know that!
What else?
Learn how to drive!
TikTok,
before
look
you
at this
take
crazy
someone's
lady.
life.
Oh, look at her kids in the back. They look so scared. You're yelling at a woman in front of your kids you're so scared about.
A woman who doesn't care about children
Oh,
and
but I have a child in
outside.
my car. You chase me down.
Of course!
Oh, but you're
killed
scared.
my kids.
I almost killed your kids. Where's the mark on your car?
Thankfully, I know how to slam my brakes. Thankfully, I know how to drive.
And your kid is climbing in the front seat without a seatbelt, huh? Keep going.
Stop.
You want me to call the cops?
Yes.
Want me to call the cops?
I did. So I'm making sure they come to you. Yes, I did.
Well, go ahead, baby.
I already did.
What's your name? Get out the car and let's wait for him then.
I am right here waiting for them, and I did call the cops.
Now, the person who recorded this says that they were in some form in a six-figure Mercedes G-Class vehicle, and apparently all its safety features would make it so that she couldn't even run a stop sign if she tried because, you know, it would stop. And it's like, okay, yes, to be true, most safety features in modern cars nowadays are pretty good at getting you out of most accidents. But, you know, it doesn't help you when you cut someone off and someone else has to slam their brakes and not get in an accident because there's only so much your car can do in those situations if you've blatantly ignored the blind spot monitoring warnings. I don't know. Seems like a wacky situation. Also, apparently, an additional follow-up, the lady and her kids have apparently been harassing the person who recorded this for posting it, saying that it's unfair and things on these lines. I'm sorry, but there's nothing you can really do about that, I suppose. Here we watch what happens when you fail to restrain your dog when you're opening up your front door to potentially grab an Uber Eats / DoorDash delivery.
Hey. Is it bro?
Is it just me as one of the bugs that fly past the camera make it look like the dog just suddenly got flung up into the air at the end there? The story of this clip is very intriguing. So, of course, this is off the back of a feud that is currently happening between the person behind the camera and their neighbors that live downstairs, because of course there is. It seems to be the common rage these days that everyone's in the feud with their neighbors for some reason or another. I don't know, some people just suck. Anyhow, so they've gotten an Uber Eats order delivered, right? They got the food delivered, and the guy who was delivering the food delivered it to the door downstairs, which is the neighbor that they're having a feud with. So they go downstairs to retrieve their food, where it turns out the guy who lives there is holding their food hostage and threatens that if it ever turns up at their doorstep again, he's going to eat it. So the person behind the camera snatches this food, goes upstairs, and that's when they whip their phone out to record this amazing incident.
Keep going. Girl, I have been nothing but respectful to you guys. You guys are the ones that keep testing me.
You're still running your mouth.
No, you have the last say, boo. You're the one that came at me. I just wanted my Starbucks. You guys were keeping that from me.
Drop off at my door, stupid. That's my door.
Listen, that's not my fault. That's it, Uber Eats.
No, it's every day. I have cameras. It's every day they're at
I don't stop a pound.
Meet them at the car. Meet them at the car. Meet them at the car.
Keep going. Say hi.
Meet them at the car.
Hi.
All right. Don't have them come to my door.
You can record
or it will
all
go
you
to the
want.
trash.
Now you're recording.
Your food will go to the trash.
You didn't
if it goes
record
to my
after you
door.
talked all the shit you just talked, honey.
There's
What
a
did I
camera right
say?
here.
I didn't
There's
say
a
anything
camera
other
right
than
here.
giving my
It's all
coffee.
on camera.
Okay, good. I'm
So
glad
whip
you got
yours
it
out
on
now.
camera.
Whip yours out now like it's a little late.
No, it's not. Because you ain't got nothing on me.
Apparently, this couple have also stolen various different Amazon packages from their front doorstep on various different occasions, and when confronted with this information, they've always blamed their kid about this. But hey, all well that ends well, because those two have been evicted from that building. Whoopsie daisy. Though, this is where I just add a little note. If you are door dashing or Uber eating, it is kind of just a smarter idea to go out your front door when you see they're getting close, just so you can get it from them and this stuff doesn't happen, especially if you have neighbors who are complete and utter dicks. Here we are at Costco and a pretty long line to the checkouts where, well, there seems to be a bit of an argument or disagreement occurring between someone in front of the lady who's recording and the person in front of them, where they are, quote, harassing them because apparently he cut in line earlier.
Hit me with that motherfucker one more time. I'll punch you in your face. Back the off of me. I said back the off of me. You just hit me.
Lady, you need to stop. You've been harassing him this whole time.
Thank you.
I
Leave me the alone.
I've been recording you, ma'am.
Of course you are.
And then what? What are you gonna do?
Hey, put it around, dude. We're done.
Not a goddamn
We're
thing.
done.
Oh.
We're done.
She's been harassing him this whole
No,
time.
that's not. Ma'am, what are you, how are you in here?
I was just obvious.
No, especially when somebody's psycho.
The line.
Keep going.
I know. I hope you're enjoying this. I really do. I just wonder, do you just have that out all the time throughout going through the store?
No, just when people are harassing others and acting like parents.
It wasn't.
I'm not gonna even get in an argument with you.
Yeah, you're still recording. That's what's getting, like, it would be one thing if you actually turned it off. Like, the interaction's done. Now it's between us. Because this is stupid.
Let me ask you a question. I just want to understand. Excuse me. You're going to record me.
Oh, wow. And you're not even going to listen? Oh, that's trashy. That's trashy.
So, like, were you there when it all happened?
Don't even, you have to engage.
No, it's a simple question. It's
not gonna engage. It's not gonna
I understand, but it's a simple question. Were you even there when it all happened?
Did you have the whole thing on recording? 'Cause that's what I would like. The whole thing, even him cutting in front of us?
No, because I was the last one in line. So you weren't there. You wouldn't know. And that's the part where you're just like,
Don't talk to me.
We're going over here. Don't worry.
Additional information here. Apparently the guy left the trolley in the line and took like 3 or 4 steps away to something nearby to go look at it, and then came back, and that's when they, quote, apparently assumed that he was cutting in line even though the trolley was there. I don't know, it just seems like a massive kerfuffle of stupidity, especially from the pair in the middle. It's like, if someone's annoying you behind you, maybe, just maybe, especially if they're recording, you just don't engage. If you don't engage with them, then they never get this good footage that they then post online, that then gets posted by various different channels on YouTube. Maybe just don't engage. But they did, so here we are. It's funny, isn't it? Here we have a guy who gets accused of stealing at the local dollar store, so, well, his reaction is something else to say the least.
You was playing with single 30. Ain't did nothing wrong. Call him. What I look like? Don't tell me that I stole. Did you see it, bro? Thank you, bro. Thank you. I got a witness right here. Thank you. I got another witness right there on camera. Did nothing wrong.
12-year-old right now.
I give a about none of that. I didn't do anything wrong.
The yellow hoodie.
Yep, yellow hoodie, mom hair, sexy little mother. Chiseled out, handsome bronze figure. Like a god. What you talking about?
I don't know.
Yeah, you gonna know. They'll know when they get here. Tell them to call all that boys. Tell them to bring them all. Tell them to bring the whole cavalry. Give a f***, I didn't do nothing wrong.
316-789.
I ain't going nowhere. Tell them they ain't got to worry about it. I ain't gonna run. I ain't did nothing wrong. Ain't nobody got to run.
Ah, man, it's just like looking at these clips sometimes is just thinking about like furthermore to like, okay, well, what have we got here? Did this guy genuinely put something in his hoodie in a dollar store, or is this like something else is at play here? Maybe someone else in the store believed they saw him steal something when he didn't, or maybe just said they saw him steal something because they might be racist, or various other potential reasonings to get here. And honestly, if you're stealing at a dollar store, I just want to question your life choices if you don't have $1 to spend on item 1, 2, or 3. Like, stealing from a dollar store, especially when most things tend to be, $1 is a bit funky to say the least. But that also might be why he gave such a reaction he did, because being accused of stealing at a dollar store is kind of embarrassing. Interesting one, to be honest. Here we have a screaming match in a store because I think someone just went past someone, didn't say excuse me, and bumped into them. I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, here's a clip. That is literally all I gathered from that clip, what I said in the preface. Just like, this seems to have been the result of the other lady, the lady in pink, going past, accidentally bumping into the other person who may have not been paying attention to what in the world they're doing. And instead of just being a polite human like we all should be, like, oh, crap, hey, you hit me. It's like, oh, sorry about that. It's fine, I wasn't paying attention, moving on. No, it goes into the screaming match, which is hilarious because we don't know how to be nice to each other and solve things without screaming at each other. It's always great, isn't it? Here we have a Karen who was told that she's not allowed to bring her dog inside the store because, there's food here, and she decides to take things to the next level, record herself going off at the worker instead.
Nasty mother told me I couldn't bring my dog in because I'm black and he got food. Where the fuck the food at, you dirty, filthy, fucking, fake-ass Santa? Thank you. I'm sorry. Pants away, motherfucker. Clean your fucking beard with your dirty ass hat, Rob. You stanky bitch. You a homeless motherfucker. You a homeless motherfucker. You won't ever disrespect me, bitch. You don't know who the fuck I am. Bitch, you're dirty. You're dirty as fuck. I'll smack the fuck out of your crooked ass teeth. You're a nasty bitch. Please, you're nasty. You disrespectful. Be nice, because I could be having a bad day and kill your ass. You fucking where's the food? Where the fuck the food at? Where's exactly? I could have brought my dog in to get fucking swishes. Man, I ain't your nasty ass hands. Wash your hands, filthy bitch. Have a up day, bitch.
I love how at the start she claims that he said because she's black she shouldn't bring her dog in, but also adds in a little bit there as well. So also because there's food, even though there's no food currently there. I'm 99.9% sure she added in the whole racist thing to it just to make it sound a lot worse than what it actually is. Considering how this guy just stood there, ignored her, gave a very light comment, wasn't really interacting too much, I wouldn't be too surprised if she's just lying straight out of her ass. If a place doesn't allow you to bring a dog in, if it's a service dog, then you'd have problems. But if it's not a service dog, then suck it up, princess. Move the fuck on. Here's a fun one here. The TikToker behind this clip lives in an apartment complex and they have security cams watching their front door because they've had a few packages stolen. Anyway, with this footage that they have, they caught one of their neighbors red-handed stealing one of their packages. So here's how this goes next.
Yeah, well, your nephew clearly doesn't. Loser. Steal another package, see what happens. He won't come next time. Loser.
Just go back inside.
Loser. Yeah, I bet you can. Loser. Tell him to steal another package. Tell him to see what happens. Tell him to see what happens. Clearly you don't. You ain't gonna live here much longer. You ain't gonna live here much longer, you bum.
Broken Arrow Police Department.
Hey, how you doing?
Good.
Hey, so I'm Officer Vic with the Broken Arrow Police Department. The reason why I was called over here is your neighbors over here had a package taken, and somebody in a blue hoodie yesterday walked in, took their kitty. Walked over, grabbed the package, and walked right back in. So they're just wanting their package back.
I wasn't home yesterday and everybody left, so I'm not sure. I don't know about a package being took. I've had packages brought to my house. I could pull up on my phone, but I didn't.
Well, they had video footage, and it clearly shows somebody coming out, collecting the package.
Well, I wasn't home. What I'm saying is I wasn't here. I left yesterday and went grocery shopping. Nobody lives here but me and my daughter. I do have company, but I'm not sure.
Let me just preface this with, after I spoke with the package owner, they don't want a police report, they don't want to do anything, they just want their package back.
Yeah, what I'm saying is I don't steal packages. I make money. I'm a dancer. I make money, so I could pull out a bankroll right now. Like that's not the issue. I don't steal packages.
So is anybody here that has dreadlocks?
No.
Okay.
Nobody lives here with dreadlocks. Nobody lives here with dreads. Just me and my
Well, let me throw this at you, okay? So, if nobody else is here that could have taken the package, even though we've seen it on footage, I've seen it on footage, walk it right back in here.
Okay.
We're going to go to the front office and start the eviction process on you guys. So.
Eviction for what? I didn't do anything wrong. I wasn't even here.
Well, they're going to file a police report with me.
What I'm saying is I don't have I haven't seen a package today.
Okay.
There's nobody here with dreadlocks. Everybody that was here yesterday left. It's me and my daughter.
Okay, can you call somebody and say, hey?
Yeah, I can call. I can definitely do that, but you don't have to threaten me with an eviction when I've done nothing wrong. I don't have dreads.
They came straight into your apartment, so I don't know.
What is with some people's excessive need when it comes to their first form of defense against them stealing something is to say that, I don't need to steal stuff, I'm rich, I make money from dancing, I do this, I do that, this is how I get money, I can get a bank loan. It's like, why is that your first thought of defensiveness? To brag about having money. That doesn't help you in this situation, especially considering when the police officer points out to you they have footage of someone going out of your apartment, grabbing the package and going right back in your apartment. I don't think things can get much more simpler or obvious than just that information alone. I don't know what to tell you here, but if you keep you're going along this road going, I don't know, I didn't do anything, it's not my problem. And then of course the moment that the possibility of her getting evicted gets mentioned, she's now immediately being even more defensive than before. It's like, why am I going to be evicted? I didn't do anything. Just don't threaten me like that. It's just like so. Oh man, yeah, it may not have been you directly, but you probably know who did it. But considering that you probably have information on knowing what actually happened here, and now that there's a possibility you might get evicted, you probably want to figure that out ASAP, because that might become a bigger problem than what you thought it would have been in the first place. In this next clip, we've got a Karen who's extremely unhappy that she's been blocked in by an ambulance.
Hi, ma'am. What's your view on all this?
I think that he needs to move.
Who, the ambulance?
Yeah.
Because he's locking you in?
Yeah.
So the ambulance here dealing with the victim should move because you're inconvenienced.
The world is not going to stop. If that was critical, they wouldn't be sitting in a parking lot
it's not
doing
critical,
that.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. So.
And I'm sorry that people don't like that. That's just tough shit.
Why are you harassing first responders doing their job, though?
No, I asked them to move. I wasn't harassing
Well, you're on.
That's just tough shit.
Why are you harassing first responders doing their job, though?
No, I asked them to move. I wasn't harassing
Well, you're on.
Well, I'm not going to stay here for them. You're going to stay here. Okay? No, we're going to move. Yes, we are. No. They should be hitting on the I know. Well, then why didn't you say that to me? Because you told me that you weren't going to leave here. You were going to head out.
The sheer selfishness of all of this is just absolutely unbelievable. Too caught up in her own well-being, she's like, I need to get to places. This ambulance is blocking my way. Without taking a moment to maybe realize that there's a reason the ambulance is there. Maybe you just gotta be patient for once. Have the courtesy, the common courtesy to be patient and not being an asshole for once in your life. I don't know. Maybe you're just too stuck up your own fucking ass to realize that, but oh well. It's our own problem now. Here we have a mother who's upset about a meal not being done quite right, I think. I'm honestly not 100% sure. Either way, she has a very interesting reaction to it all.
I can't. You didn't even tell me I'm doing anything to rectify the situation. Not gonna you, bitch. Then you have my face. Somebody give me the number. Who your general manager? Bitch, like I said, every time I come in here, you yelling at somebody. Bitch, I come here every day for my lunch break. Eat me, bitch. You can say that shit walking away. You. How about that? Oh, this shit, bitch. Get off. Let's go, baby. Now, pick it up, bitch. Pick it all up. Pick it the up, bitch. I ain't destroy shit. I'm making it messy in this. Call the police. Call them. Call them. Call them, ho. Call them. Call them. I hear it.
I forgot one you. I need a.
You bitch.
I need the police right now.
This how you in. This.
Missouri.
Bitch.
Missouri Avenue. Missouri. 900 South Missouri.
All I wanted to do was just order some food. Look what I gotta go through. This is crazy. This is totally crazy. I thought I would never be caught up in this type of situation. My man right there running over, he's calling the police. This is some crazy stuff, man. Man, I never thought I would see this type of thing, man. This is insane.
Just gonna say, it's probably in your best interest that you never go to this Wendy's again. Apparently you go there every day, which A, is pretty unhealthy for that to be a regular lunchtime meal, and B, you probably don't want to do that anymore because, well, these guys make your food, and this is how you just treated them. I'd hate to say it, but there might be a possibility of spit, hair, maybe some other gross crap to be hidden into your food specifically because it's you. Probably not, but you know, it's always possible. It's always possible. Here's an interesting interaction between someone who got pulled over by a police officer. There seemingly is some form of previous interaction that these two have had with each other, leading to a very intriguing traffic stop here. Here's the clip.
Can I help you? Why are you pulling me over?
So, put your car in drive.
It's in park.
Okay, put it
How
in
can I
park.
help you?
You have?
No.
Yeah, you're not in control of him. Show me your driver's license.
No, sir.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, you are going to show me your
Why do
driver's
I need to show you my license?
Make sure you have a valid license.
Why am I being pulled over, sir?
Quit interrupting
This is
me, I'm
going
telling
live
you.
right now.
Okay,
You are
that's
being.
fine.
Why am
so
I?
are you? You're being recorded.
Why am I getting pulled over?
Provide your driver's license to me, or put
You
it
don't
out the
need to.
window. I'm not talking to you.
You don't need to.
Passenger, roll your window down.
No. He
Roll
doesn't
your
need
window
to.
down.
He doesn't need to, sir.
I'm not talking to you. Okay?
He does not need to.
I'm not talking to you.
He does not. Please call your supervisor right now.
He's here.
Where is he?
He's here.
Please identify yourself, your badge number.
He's here.
Where is he? Sir, please, can I talk to you over here? Are you the same guy that showed up to my house where your son hit my vehicle?
I don't know. You tell me. I don't know anything about that.
You don't? You're on camera at my house, knocking on the door saying your son hit my vehicle.
Okay.
Is that you? What's your name?
You tell me.
Identify. Are you Clay Michael Saunders?
I'm Detective
Saunders?
That's correct.
Okay. You have a daughter named Kaylee and a son? Huh?
No.
What's your son's name?
You don't have to worry about that.
Okay. Please
Show me
provide your
driver's
supervisor.
license.
No, sir.
Yeah, he's
Call your
here.
supervisor.
I just told you he's
Sir, can I please see you over here? Are you the supervisor? Why am I being pulled over?
Yeah, you need to relax.
You're being recorded. Am I being
Awesome.
detained?
So are you.
Am I being detained?
Yeah, you're being stopped.
Why?
You see the lights behind you? It's a
Why?
traffic stop.
Why?
Because you're being stopped.
Are you a traffic
Passenger,
police?
you need to give your ID
No.
or else
No.
it's going to
No,
be a
no,
different
no, no, no.
a different outcome here for you.
No, it's
So,
not.
You need to identify yourself.
No, he does not.
I'm not talking to you.
Then,
okay?
yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
Please provide your supervisor here. Who's your supervisor? What's his name? Do I need to call the sheriff's office right now? You're doing something illegal. I know what you are. You're a crooked police officer. Last week or last year, you were reprimanded. Right or wrong, you had a written reprimand.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay. It's okay, you're being recorded.
How many more times are you going to say that? So
Okay.
are you.
Call your supervisor.
Huh?
Am I being detained? Can I go?
No, absolutely.
What was the traffic infraction?
You can absolutely. You're
What was the
absolutely
traffic infraction?
You were failing.
I was not speeding.
You absolutely were.
Where's the radar?
Okay, it's in my car. My car's calibrated. Is your car calibrated?
Yes, it is.
So you're being stopped right now for that traffic violation. You're going to be detained while we conduct this stop. Do you understand?
Okay, I'll show you my driver's license.
Thank you.
First question first, is the police officer's car actually calibrated, or is he just saying that to try and get the person in the car to admit to speeding? I've seen this tactic before. Like, it's a common thing, like, if it's only a 5k over the... here in Australia, it's one of those things where if you're only 5k over the speed limit, you get a speeding ticket, yada, 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 you could take it to court and you could argue that the police speed radar or whatever they use to measure your speed is probably not calculated correctly because it's not that massive of a difference of a speed. And unfortunately for the police officers, 9 times out of 10, they're either unwilling to provide when the last time X item was actually calibrated, or they just can't be bothered to go through the effort to get that paperwork, so usually those speeding tickets are dropped. If it's over 5 k's an hour above the speed limit, you don't try that because it's enough of a difference where it doesn't matter at that point to a high degree and you won't successfully get to do it. It's just interesting to hear this type of argument. It's like, oh, where's your radar? Show it to me. It's like, it's in my car and it's calibrated. Is your car calibrated? It's like, it's just like, it sounds like a guy who's trying to get him to admit that he was speeding just so he can actually do the ticket. Because otherwise, I don't know. It does seem like the first officer does not seem like he's following any protocol whatsoever there, like anything reasonably. Literally got asked, why'd you pull me over? He's like, pulled you over? Why'd you pull me over? And just refused to answer. Instead wanted to talk to the passenger, even though if we're pulling over the person for speeding, why would you care about the passenger? The passenger's not the one who's driving, it's the one who's driving who's the one who's driving, you know? That's the one you want the license from, right? I don't know. Also, was that a Punisher patch on that guy's clip holder? I mean, enjoy what you want to enjoy, but adorning your police uniform with stuff like that's a bit stupid, ain't gonna lie. In this clip, we got the Liam Neeson of the Karens. Just instead of chasing you down and killing you, she's just screaming her head off.
Get away from my kids! Get away from my kids! Get away from my kids! You're crazy. Get away from my kids! You're crazy. Get away from my kids! Get away from me. Get away from my kids! I'm recording you. Get away from my kids! Get away from my family! You can't do that! Get away from my family! You're crazy. Get away from my family! You touch me, you're going to jail. Get away from my family! You're going to jail. Stay away from my kids! You're going to jail. You're going to jail.
Did that person literally just get out their car and then start recording as this Karen walks over and starts screaming their motherfucking head off? Like, Jesus Christ. Like, it's just like, get away from my family! Get away from my family! Stomping down, just going, get away from the McDonald's. You're not allowed to be near the McDonald's. Get across the road. I'm going to force you to walk across this multi-lane road without looking, so there's even a higher possibility that the car's going to flip and hit you. Absolute genius here, the Karen is. Next, we've got a Karen who's overly concerned about what her neighbors are doing.
It smells like gas. I'm afraid if somebody lights a match.
Well, if he's working on a boat or something in his property, that's his right.
Well, that's okay. Not on his property.
You can't go on these people's property either.
Well,
Once again,
you're trespassing, sign up.
Yes, but you're obviously going onto somebody else's property.
There are the tires right there. How can I see the tires if I don't come over here?
Well, that's the problem, is you're going onto other people's properties.
And?
That's trespassing.
Oh, the tires are legal then. And the dog poop and the oil.
Doretha, you're trespassing again.
Oh my God. Okay, I'll go home, people. Such children. I got my daddy wants to love me. Your daddy what?
I love how there's a police officer just there saying, look, you're trespassing on their property again. What are you doing? It's their right. It's just so funny to me that these are one of those situations where the police officer's just like, Karen, what are you doing? Just get back over here. Stop being an idiot. In this clip, we have an entire group decide to cancel their booking for this Comfort Inn because they decided to deny that they'd been a day before one of the people that they were there for, particularly because of a weird company policy. Here's a clip.
Oh, hi, how are you?
Good, how are you guys?
Good. So I have booked a room here for tonight.
Sure, what's your name?
Jennifer Cleveland.
There you are.
I'm gonna ask for my money back because I'm here for my friend's funeral. She tried to book a room here yesterday. You guys wouldn't let her.
Okay.
And said because she lives within 50 miles of this place.
Yeah, that is our company policy.
Why is that?
It's dictated by our owner. I don't know the owner. I've never met him. It's his policy. I just have to follow it, unfortunately. So we don't rent to anyone that has a valid, like with their valid ID. If it says they live within Rutland County, we cannot let them stay.
But her boyfriend was with her, who doesn't live here. They had family staying at her mom's. That's why they had to get a room.
I understand that, but her name was the one on the reservation, and she showed me that her driver's license said she lived in Rutland County. So unfortunately, so back to you. I cannot do anything with this. It has to go through management because it's a prepayment. So I can leave a note on here that you'd like your money back, and then they can handle that.
Okay, and can I get the number for whoever I should be talking to?
There's a card right there.
All right, thanks.
Yeah, because this is where we were all going to stay. We were all meeting here.
And it also has a no cancel policy on it.
Right, because I thought everyone was going to be staying here. Now that the person we're all here to comfort that can't stay here, none of us are going to.
Okay, well that's fine. You can.
You're fine with that?
You're fine with losing hundreds of dollars for
I have to follow company policy. I'm sorry.
Okay.
And her dad died, and you're making this about what? I just don't. I think you could have made an exception.
I can't. I have company policy that I am told that I have to follow as an employee of the hotel.
I'm sure there was a phone call you can make.
No, I'm sorry. It's company policy. Management has told me that there are no exceptions. So that is the company policy. I'm sorry.
Is that Comfort Inn's policy or your owner's policy?
Owner policy.
Yeah, because I stay at a lot of Comfort Inns and none of them have that policy. None of them.
I'm sorry. Our owner owns this place and his policy is no one that lives in Rutland County can stay here.
And what's his name?
I'm not allowed to get all that information.
What's your name?
My name is Melissa.
Okay.
And we have a general manager. Her name is Lori. And then there's an assistant manager named Nicole.
And when will Lori be back in?
Monday.
Because, I mean, she kind of felt like a whore.
Yeah.
Like, she thought nobody was going to let her stay because her husband, like, she was doing, like, a 2-hour quickie, like, hotel thing.
No,
like,
it has nothing to do with anyone personally. It has nothing to do with that at all.
Like, it was literally
Like somebody's in town for their dad's funeral and you couldn't make an exception? It just
No,
sounds
sir,
ridiculous.
I'm sorry. It's company policy. I have to follow it.
Okay, I'm just saying it sounds ridiculous. Don't you understand that? I know you don't want to acknowledge it, but that lack of sincerity shows through.
I'm sorry. I have company policy I have to follow. I'm paid to follow company policy. I'm sorry.
Well, we're all going to be going on Google and writing really, really, really rotten reviews because you made her feel horrible.
That is your
the
prerogative.
night before her father's funeral.
I understand that. I'm sorry. But I have company policy I have to follow. I'm sorry.
kind of laughed at the friendliest hotel in Rutland.
I know.
That's odd. I can't say it's stupid to have a policy of that nature. I can't say it's completely stupid because it, to a degree, I can understand why a policy like that would exist, but it still is something that I just look at and go like, okay, so because they live too close to this inn, they can't stay at the inn. Why? Like, what is it the point? Like, what's the point of having that type of policy? You're trying to not have people come and do their one-night stands in this inn? Like, what is the point of that type of policy? Like, I'm sitting here going, like, I can't say it's completely stupid because to me, part of my brain thinks, like, yeah, that makes sense. But the other part of my brain's like, but how does that make sense? Why does that make sense? It's like, trying to think of the reason behind it, and it's just like, I can see there, like, being a reason of maybe you don't like people using it as a place to do your sexual shenanigans for a night when you hire someone else or something along those lines. I don't know. This policy just seems a bit stupid, especially considering the boyfriend doesn't live anywhere nearby. Like, what? But yeah, good job. You lost everyone else, which probably wasn't exactly the great. I don't think the company's going to be too happy with that, and maybe company policy might change. Also, probably not. Maybe after this clip gets around a little bit. Maybe. I don't know. But it still seems a bit whack to me. Here we have an apparent employee coming to a subway they used to work at. They want to store their electric bike on the inside of the subway whilst they get their food, but they know that the policy is that that's not allowed. When they get told that that's not allowed by one of the people who works there, she decides to take this entire thing in a bit of a tirade and then ultimately gets refused service, which is when we jump in with this clip here.
Disrespectful to us, you've been disrespectful to other customers.
Other customers, I didn't say nothing. I asked him if it was bothering him and he said no. Straight up. That customer said my scooter was not bothering him. You heard him say it did not bother him that I was in here. He didn't say nothing to me.
Okay, Nick, please, let's...
Please, I put my stuff outside like you wanted. I want a tuna footlong pro with regular cheese and I'm late.
I don't think we're going to be served.
You are going to serve me because I did exactly what you wanted.
You're being incredibly rude to us, so I'm not...
I'm being incredibly rude. Right? I'm asking for my son, but I did what he wanted.
I just came here leaving.
Exactly. Is that rude asking for you want by doing something?
You've been yelling at us for 5
Yeah,
minutes.
that's true.
I just want my service. That's fine.
You need to leave. We're not doing this.
All I want is my daughter's sub.
Then you shouldn't have come in and yelled at us.
Then you should have let me order with my bike right there. It wasn't a problem. Go ahead, serve them in front of me. Incredibly rude that is. Go ahead, serve them in front of me. Yeah, I know, you just want your food. Freaking ridiculous. Look, my daughter's freaking hungry and you won't let her get her food. Like, that's ridiculous. I literally did what you wanted.
Oh my god, I feel bad for her. She goes,
Like, how horrible of a person are you? How horrible.
Bye, Michelle. Nice to see you.
Bye, hard.
damn!
Piece of shit.
She's got issues, bro. And by the way, I'm on your side.
She used to work here.
She did? Yeah, I'm not surprised, bro.
I've been here for about 2 years. I was 17 at the time. She quit on the spot because she was beefing with another employee.
Oh my god.
Left me alone.
I feel sad for the daughter, but she goes to my school and
Does she
everything.
really?
Yeah, she does. She's
I mean,
a
you could see her.
17.
She was embarrassed. She was trying to get her mom to go. I feel bad for her.
Ultimately, she got trespassed from this subway for the future. The police came not long after this clip was taken, and she was put on the list of people that can't come to this subway anymore. So I suppose she gets to go annoy a different subway from this point forward. Kind of crazy. It's one of those things where it's like, I do return to my old workplaces every now and then just to talk to people that I used to know, though over time, or less and less people I used to know actually work at these places anymore because times change. But apparently she got fired because of just issues that she had with other employees and other things on those lines, so I don't get why she's coming back. Is it just purely to be a nuisance? I don't know. Here we have a peculiar fight in the middle of an airport whilst walking around.
World star.
We can get a cop because I want to walk on moving sidewalks.
You come back to Philly to this shit, this is crazy. I ain't want to stay in Texas, but still. Look. Don't do it. Don't do it.
I suppose what happens in Philly stays in Philly, unless it gets recorded and put onto the internet, and then not so much anymore. Whoopsies. Here we have a guy who thought he'd have a bit of fun trolling a Karen.
If I did, if you have a problem,
You broke the law.
You can, lady.
You broke the
I
law.
didn't break the
You
law.
went down a
You
private dock.
Oh my God! I broke the law. I took a wrong turn. Please, someone arrest me. I took a wrong turn and I went down a dock. Oh my God! Oh my God! What the f is going on? I went down the wrong turn. Oh, please, please help me! Oh God, I'm so
I bet that Karen is regretting literally every decision that led her to this point in time in her life. Messing with this guy who just goes, okay, cool, you want to be like that? I can be like that too, but 10 times worse and make you look stupid. Oh man, I love these type of people. Here you ever go comes across a random argument occurring whilst he was getting some form of food.
You're paying your money for yours, so don't worry about mine. Keep it going. I damn sure will. You got the right one. On the wrong. Shrink it up. That's it, baby. That's it. It's 2 wraps. Somebody that ain't my business. That ain't
You make sure everyone's business. Just shut up.
You don't tell me the mother. Shut up. I'm grown, bitch. I'm grown. Well, mind your own business. This ain't got nothing to do with you. This ain't got nothing to do with you. No, he can shut his mouth and stay out of my business. That's what he can do.
I got you.
I should love random public freakouts you come across where people are just arguing over what is seemingly kind of stupid. You ever come across a guy who's wearing some military clothes at an air show, and well, the people who are recording this notice that his patches that are on his clothes are a little bit all over the place and not where they should be, so they call him out for it, and here's how things go.
Don't tell me it's on stolen valor.
Don't stop for
I'm a mother veteran and a pilot.
I didn't say that.
So correct.
We're military family. I
Yes,
don't know
that's
that,
right.
But I just don't want you to
That's
talk to
right.
kids like that.
Stolen valor? Stolen valor, really.
Just fix your patch and then we'll be all right.
What?
Fix your patches and that's it. These guys know what the patches mean. Fix them.
They're little.
Because if you wear in the uniform, just wear it right.
No, you fix it for me.
No. You have to fix it. That's why you have to teach these kids. If you wear the uniform,
I understand.
These kids know. That's why they know. That's it. That's it.
All right, guys, just let's go.
Have a good one. Stolen valor.
Look, I'm not going to claim to have any idea where these type of patches should actually be on clothing like that, but from just looking at it, I don't think it's meant to look like that, where you have patches not only overlaying over the top of each other, but patches that are also hanging off the material of the clothes itself because they've not been put in a place where you can apply the entire patch. Just from observing, that doesn't look right in any way, shape, or form. But hey, again, I don't know these type of things. This here is probably like the most crazy explosion I've seen at a Subway in quite a long-ass time. Heck, I don't think I've seen a clip to this scale at a Subway before. Maybe I'm wrong on that one, but here's the clip.
Hurry up, that guy will not me. And me and my boyfriend are trying to get him to leave.
Dude, like I said, I will have a conversation. Dude, get out of my Hit me. Get out of my goddamn store. Hit me. Get the store. Yes, it is. I know Antonio, dude. This is not you. Jason knows the same here. Now get the out of my goddamn store. You would hit me.
I wish you
I'll go out of the car, you piece of shit.
You guys please stay in your building.
You know what? Right now. Out of here, man. Get out of here, dude.
Gary, please line the
You mother out of control.
please let me go.
Up, old man. You are going to jail, dude. You know you're not the first person to say that. I didn't touch you, did I? I did not touch you. You assaulted my wife. Threatened intimidation, mother. You threatened to pull my ass. No shit. Get out of here. You're going to jail. No, you touched my wife. I'm calling 911 right now. You're going to jail. Go for it. I got witnesses. And you're on video, dude. No shit. You're on video. No shit. Why did you touch my wife then? Why did you touch my wife? I didn't touch the door. Piece of shit, dude. You touch women. Oh, goddamn. You did. 10 seconds. What are you going to do? have the right to do that.
Go for it.
All right, back up. Back away from my car. Back away from my car, dude.
I'm on property.
So am I. This is a public place, man.
No, it's not, dumbass.
Yes,
it's Martin
This
Baker.
is all public.
Private.
Private? You all over this, my guy?
Private
You're
property.
overboard, dude. I came here to eat, and I got harassed by them, and you, and them. Everybody.
Do you not know what right to refuse service means?
Look, man, you have no clue what just happened in there. And you come busting that door.
I don't have to know what the happened.
You have no reason to be in there. No reason. They're yelling at me, man. I came in there as a customer.
I can hear both of you yelling at each other through the
They went off
wall.
on me. They went off on me, so I have the right to defend myself and say what I want back, man.
No,
it's a free
you
country.
don't.
Freedom of speech. I have the right
Except
to do
the right
that.
to threaten intimidation.
I didn't threaten nobody.
You threatened the bitch.
They pulled a nightstick on me, dude. With my wife right there. With my wife. You're a liar, bro.
No, I'm not.
You work right here? This is your business?
Yeah.
Okay, I would definitely write a bad review about your business as well.
Go ahead, ain't the first one.
I will.
Go ahead, it ain't
will.
the first one.
And you know what? I am still going to call the cops, but I'm just not going to wait here with your crazy ass. I'm going to call them, let them know about who you are and where you work. There was nothing but an argument going on, bro. An argument.
And
But you want to come make a bigger scene.
And they told you to leave, yeah?
Yeah, and I was going to leave.
No, you weren't, obviously.
I was very upset at them yelling at me, dude. They were yelling at me.
You get upset, you take off.
I was.
No, you weren't.
Yes, I was.
Otherwise, you would have been gone before
I don't like the way
walked
they
over
were
there.
talking to me, okay? Simple as that, dude.
I don't give a f- you like the way somebody's talking to you.
Yeah, whatever, man. God, dude. So pathetic.
Yes, you do have the right to respond if someone's an ass towards you. That is totally a fair thing to say, but here's another thing. The security don't care how one got to this situation here. Security's job is to end the current situation in the easiest way they possibly can, the most peaceful way possible that doesn't resolve in fights and other junk like that happening. And you know how that works? Oh yeah, by removing the customer from the premises if they're fighting an employee. Because you know, the employee has a right to be there, they're there for a job, whilst you're there as a customer who can be refused service at any time, and right now, that they want you to go. You would refuse service. They want you to go, and you're sitting there arguing with them. So, of course, another employee has gotten security involved to end the situation because clearly you weren't leaving peacefully. It's as simple as that goes. Yes, you have the right to do X, Y, and Z, but they also have the right to do X, Y, and Z. So what's your point here? I also love how he went from going to call the police to now he's going to write a bad review. And apparently he's still going to call the police, but he's going to leave the situation before doing so and then tell them to come here. I wonder if police actually showed up after the fact. In this clip, we got a mother who is trying to stop the father from even hugging or having any interactions with her kids to the point where she's just going to call the cops on him, not even do anything else, really.
Nova, come here.
You do not touch them.
Nova, come here, baby.
You do not have rights to them. Do not fucking touch
Come here,
them.
Nova.
Nova.
Nova. Come here, baby.
I will call the fucking cops.
Nova. Nova. Come here, baby. Come on. Come on.
Britt, I gotta call the cops. I gotta call the cops. Bye.
This is the type of mom she is. Come here, baby.
No.
Why can I not touch my child,
I don't
bro?
trust you. Why would I trust you with my fucking kids?
Look at how you're acting versus look at how I'm acting. You're acting irrational as Come here. Can I get not? I can't give my daughter a hug.
You're not touching her.
She's calling the cops now. Come here, Luna. Can I have a hug?
500 Selena Road.
I love you, Dad.
I love you.
My kid's father is here, and we're working on trying to get a protection order against him. And he's trying to freaking
I'm trying to give my kids a hug. I'm literally trying to give my kids a hug.
keep him away from the freaking kids because I'm trying to get a protection order, and he's freaking sitting here filming me and freaking trying to get the kids from me, and he doesn't even have rights to 2 of the kids.
I have everything on recording, bro.
No, he doesn't live here. He moved out.
No, hey, my name is on the lease.
He moved.
My name is on the lease.
But he moved out.
Whitaker.
You got my paperwork, right?
Yeah, it's on the front.
Cool. Hi, baby. Hi, princess. Hi, princess. Well, she doesn't want to be a bad mommy when she's being recorded. Yeah. You got my princess. It's okay. Look, mommy can try to keep you from me all she wants. I promise you, daddy will be right behind her. I promise you. I promise you, daddy will be right there, okay? I love you. Can I have a kiss? What you got? What is that? Is that a penny?
Yeah, you're such
Yeah.
a fake.
I'm such a fake.
Yes.
I have been acting like this since I got here, bro.
I think it says a lot how quick the kids are to gravitate around the father rather than the mother, and how much nicer they seem to be with him than they were with the mother just moments beforehand. I also love just hearing how she's on the phone trying to make up this story against the police and to make it so the police come out here and get rid of the guy or do something, and she's going just over and over again. It's like, it's clearly she's trying to make up something horrible in order to get the police out here to do something, but come on. Be realistic. This is only going to get used against you when inevitably, because how all these things type of go, it's going to go to court at some point to fight for custody. It's never fun, but that's just a factor of life. In this next clip, we've got an anti-mask Karen who's come up to a bunch of cashiers who are working with masks on, decides to start recording them and bullying them. So in response, another customer decides to record the Karen being a Karen.
I'm in Target by Columbus Circle, and this idiot is bullying the cashiers because she doesn't want to wear a mask, and she's streaming on Instagram. And they love drama, so let's give them drama. Let's give them drama.
Because I'm not wearing a mask.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Leave.
Oh my God, do it again. I love that. I'm obsessed with that. So what's your name? Well, if you're strong in your convictions, just say your name. Isn't really willing to give her more like airtime. Like, she's just another idiot. Like, we've all seen them. But the best part is that when she started getting huffy, I saw her earphones like fall like out of her bag or whatever, like off to the side. And at first I was like gonna get her attention, and then I saw what she was doing. So while she was like on her little tirade and standing up for her rights or whatever, I just picked them up and I just took them. And so this bitch will not have any music, and we'll have to buy new headphones. Signed, a fat.
You know what? Didn't see that coming. Whilst I don't condone stealing in any way, shape or form, the Karen kind of deserved it. I mean, if your stuff's falling out of your bag when you're losing your shite at against a bunch of people who honestly don't deserve it, well then, deserved. But don't worry, in a follow-up clip he does return them.
Hi, I'd like to submit these stupid ear pods to the Lost and Found. Yeah. Oh, you're the best. I'm sorry you guys put up with that. I wanted to return this stupid idiot's headphones.
I'll take them. Thank you so much.
Yeah. I'm sorry you guys put up with that.
Yeah, we appreciate the video.
Thanks, guys.
So this guy spent over $5,000 on a Beyonce ticket, and whilst going to his flight to Houston, the flight gets delayed. Absolute genius.
I want the man to pick him up. And then look at her. You telling me these people is sober? Why is he gonna lose his job? Why would he think that? Oh my God! I would be losing my job for real too.
So I'm sorry, your main plan here was to spend a lot of money getting the tickets to be able to enter the concert, but actually get a last minute flight. Like, wouldn't you really have some form of other backup plan? Maybe attempt to get a fly the day beforehand, so in case a flight gets delayed, because you know, flights getting delayed has become extremely common over the past little while, so it's very likely this was going to happen. And you losing your mind like this, it's one of those things, if you just take a moment to plan, you would have realized that, yeah, there's probably a high chance of it being delayed. So either get a flight the day beforehand so you don't have to worry about the delay being a problem, or you drive there and take a nice long road trip. I don't know, like, it seems like you've just made a massive mistake by spending so much money on the concert ticket itself, but not actually planning things properly. Here we have a racist Karen that's upset that some Mexicans that are inside of America are using fireworks on the 4th of July. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
In Romoville, Illinois. Car pulls up to us while we are enjoying the fireworks on 4th of July. There was about 40 people outside, including neighbors watching, as she begins to rant.
Did you get to see your husband blown up by an IUD? You know what this does to fucking people, asshole?
You don't need a curse. No one's cursing.
Okay, I watched my husband blow up from an IUD. So you know what this does to me?
Look, there's always we don't care. We don't care.
Yeah, obviously not. Go back to Mexico, fat fuck.
Police show up after 15 to 20 minutes of her awkwardly sitting in her car. Our PD handles the situation well and get her to leave.
Alright, yeah, thank you. Thank you. Shout out to RPD. Shout out to RPD. We got 70 people right now. Yeah. Thank you for serving.
Oh yeah, my husband died to an explosive. You know how this makes me feel? I'm having like PTSD from this. Okay, even if that is a reasonable thing to do, it's 4th of July. I'm 90% sure that this isn't the only group doing fireworks on that day. Heck, there are probably multiple people in your local neighborhood who are doing fireworks right now, and you've chosen to go to these people in particular? Why is that? Oh, it's because you're racist. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Who wouldn't be too surprised about that? Racist people in America? Whoa, boy, who would have known? In this clip, these pair of guys were just here getting some food, and then this other guy comes in and starts making some racist remarks on how they're descendants from Escobar, whatever mess, nonsense, really.
Is Escobar? Why are you at Checkers?
Badass fucking.
Why are you boys at Checkers if your uncle's Escobar? You guys should have gold.
Well, I mean, everybody's got a fucking.
If your uncle's, oh, you're laying low.
We can't have a fucking burger.
Yeah. I mean, you can't wear gold like that. You gotta lay low, bro. I love the green accent. So I wrote Carlos songs. I do.
It's my dude, and it's like
what's your name?
And it's like
what's that tattoo?
Everyone's scared of
Medellin. Medellin. You know him? Medellin. Okay, so then how do you
get it's pretty nice. Hell yeah, so I heard you all say Medellin and just
so when do you go back?
I had to bug you. Why does that matter? Like, yo.
Because I got a boy over there right now. I'll call Ben. You want to talk to him?
I mean, now he's pretty good.
No, Medellin. No, his girlfriend is let's go, Ben. Let's go, Ben.
I had to bug you. I just had to bug you first.
No, because I got to call motherfuckers out when they... Ben, here we go.
So I had to be like, yo.
Ready? Let's talk to him. Let's go. Bro, let's talk to him.
So I digress. Of course.
They're doing DoorDash.
Do you think they were going to find that funny? Is that why you attempted to make a really bad racial joke? Is that what you were trying to do here? Or were you actually trying to offend them and potentially get some rise out of them? Because overall, it was just dumb. It like legitimately made no sense what you're going on about. It's like, oh, you should be laying low. You're descendants from Escobar, right? Yeah, you should probably be laying low. You should be out here getting food. Yada 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 yada. I was like, what in the what? Are you like? Is this just a bad joke that failed to land that you just keep trying to commit to even though it's failed? Buddy, if that's the case, just give up and move on. Stop making a fool out of yourself. In this next clip, we got a group of people who are doing a job that they were apparently contracted by the city to do. Don't have any proof on that one, but we're just gonna go with it. Who's being harassed by someone in the neighborhood who claims that regardless of whether you got this contract or not, you're not allowed to be here.
Look,
Ow!
We are licensed by the city, so we're going to continue knocking. You can call the police, and we'll show them our licenses.
And it doesn't make a difference. This is a non-soliciting neighborhood per our covenants and restrictions.
Yep, and the Supreme Court ruled that no HOA can actually put restrictions.
Out front, you need to go.
Exactly. As I mentioned, we are licensed by the state.
I don't really care, young man. You need to leave.
Okay. Hey, ma'am, why are you so upset? Why are you so upset?
Because you need to leave, and you're arguing with me. You need to go.
Look, ma'am, we're out here doing our job, and we are licensed by the city. So we're going to continue to do our job.
No, you're not.
That's going to be it.
No, you are not. You need to go. I will follow you wherever you go.
Of course.
Out of the neighborhood. If I have to get more of the board members out here to walk you out, I will.
Of course.
Oh, look, but Buddy also said the same thing.
It's okay, man. We're licensed. We're licensed by the city.
I don't care.
Your dog, though. I do like your dog.
Anybody can.
Hey there, Bubby. Hey there.
Come here.
Oh, Bubby. Oh, hey there, Bubby.
Come here.
Poor Oliver.
Clearly, someone's not happy with not being able to control a certain situation and no longer having control over why these people are here, so she just wants to kick them out, and it's not working. Oh well. This first clip, we got an unhappy family at McDonald's.
I need my receipt, young lady. Andale, way. Thank you. Excuse me.
You know, fucking. You better calm down. I'm gonna put the clock on you. Oh, Tony. Okay. Better calm down. You have to respect. Okay? Respect the kids. Go outside. Yes, please. Oh, please, bitch.
Shut up. Your mouth.
I used to have. Is there no way I can get like the 2 toys and doesn't matter? Is there a way I can get Birdie and Hamburger? Because my son has the other 2. You can't tell which ones they are. I got 4 and I hope I don't get the same. He's missing Birdie and Hamburger. If you talk with him, you know which one is which.
Yeah, I'm not even sure what even happened here. It just seems like there's something occurred before the person started recording, and then nothing much else really happened. There was this brief moment of argument. I think a staff member said, hey, if you don't shut up and go away, we'll call the cops, and that's about it. Not much happened here. Here we watch as Karen has a massive kerfuffle with someone else in the car parking lot because apparently this person's not parking correctly. I'm not 100% sure what's going on here.
Oh, what do I do? She wanna unlock my door. Oh. Oh. She mad. You're scaring me.
I'm gonna delete this video.
I'm not deleting mine. You're scaring me.
You're scaring me.
Oh my gosh. You're not gonna, and I got you trying to open my card.
You're fucking.
Oh, you're scaring me.
Delete the video. Delete the video.
I'm not. You're scaring me, and you're.
Oh really? I'm scaring
Yes,
you.
and you just tried to open my card. Oh, and you called me the B word too.
Bitch.
Oh, you keep knocking on my door. You tried to open my door.
Because you're in the way
of my parking spot that I was backing into.
You're causing a huge problem.
You're the one out of the car. You're scaring me.
For me.
No, you should.
Hey,
you said, "Oh, I'm scared of you."
Stop fucking recording me.
I'm scared
Stop
of you.
fucking recording me.
Oh my gosh, you're getting angry. Oh my gosh.
Stop.
Look at her. Oh, look at her. Oh,
Fucking
look
literal
at her.
insane person. I'm gonna go fucking
fucking get security.
Please do. I've been asking you to. Please go get him.
Are you gonna stay right here? You're not gonna move, right? You're not gonna move to let these people go? Fucking stop recording me!
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
What is your fucking problem? I'm sorry. I have to go get security. That's it. Stop recording me.
Ooh. How are you?
Okay, if I get security.
Yeah, please. She says, yeah, please do. Please do. Thank you.
I don't want to be recorded without my consent, so I'm not okay with it.
Well, I'm recording anybody that tried to open my car door, love.
Can we just park?
That's what I believe we should just park. Yeah, I believe we should. I do. I agree with you. I really do. And it's blocking a lot of cars.
Recording me without my consent.
Yeah, you should call the police. Call the police. Yeah, you should.
What do you want me to? What can I do about that, though?
You should call the police. Honestly.
Stop fucking recording me.
You're scaring me.
I'm not scaring you. I think you need to stop.
I've told you multiple times since you opened my car door that scared me.
Can you please make her stop? Seriously.
No one can make me stop.
Can you make
Beautiful.
her stop recording me?
So if you
caused a problem that wasn't even a problem.
And you were gonna open my door?
You caused a problem that wasn't even a problem.
You felt entitled to open my door?
So you thought that you were here first, huh?
That you felt entitled to open my door?
But you weren't here first.
Did you feel like
you weren't here first?
Ooh, that's crazy. That's justifying you opening my door. I'm gonna let the window back up. I'm in fear.
Okay, you don't seem like you're doing anything with help.
Oh, she's even being mean to him.
But this is not okay with me. What am I supposed to do? I want her to delete the video.
You because you're white and you can get me hurt. So when you open the car door, we could have gotten a physical altercation and that could have hurt me. Seriously, you could have got me killed. So I'm not getting out the car. You hit my car door. You knocked on my window. It's fine, but I am scared of you. There's another spot you can back into once again.
This whole thing started because you wouldn't move your car because I was pulling in here first.
No, I was backing in here as well. So
I was here.
That happens all the time in parking lots, love. It's okay.
You could have been the bigger
You're yelling,
person.
love. I don't want to yell with you. I don't want to yell with you. I don't want to yell.
This is such an interesting thing. Now, first off, I just want to say something here. I'm sorry, even if you don't give consent to being recorded, if you're out in a public place, unfortunately, there's a thing called, I forget, the various different amendments. I'm pretty sure it's the first one, if I remember correctly. It's just not coming to me right now. For some reason, I'm just having a mental lapse on that one. But basically speaking, if you're in a public place, people have the legal right to record you. Genuinely speaking, that's all there is to it. There's not much you can do about it. If you can be seen from some form of public space, then you can be recorded. It's really that simple. There is nothing you can do about it. You can complain about how you don't like being recorded as much as you want, but you should learn to understand that doesn't mean anything. That won't hold up in anything. You're in the middle of a massive parking lot. Unfortunately, there's nothing you can do about it. You have no control over people recording you, and you only want to be doing that because, well, you don't want to take accountability for your own actions, especially considering you tried to knocked on the window and then tried to open the other person's door without even doing anything. Bro, of course they're not going to be easy to talk to. Of course they're not going to be happy. Of course they're going to be scared of you. You just tried opening their door for ultimately no reason. And now you're saying that she should have been the bigger person? Bro, you should have been the bigger person by not starting this altercation in the first place. You're the aggravator here. You're the one who started this mess. So maybe you should grow up and stop.